Now you can hear me because I had my mic on mute. Can you hear me now? Is that good, Paul? See, can you hear me now? Because I was eating a biscuit, I put the mic on mute because I wasn't sure if you'd be able to hear it, sort of me off. I know. It was a nice biscuit though, so it was worth. It was worth. Listen, it wouldn't be a Cantina Rebels live stream uh, without a little hiccup. So it's saying you should be able to hear me. Showing. Give me a thumbs up, Paul. Just so I'm not waffling on. No, yes, I have select. No, come on, seriously, can you hear me? Come on, you're going for 4 minutes. Let me know you can hear me. And also, is the lighting okay? It looks okay on my screen, so that would normally indicate that it's okay because it normally looks dark on my screen. So, again, let me know. Yes, thank you. You're top man. So, how has everyone been? How are we? All three people. Are we happy? Have we all had a great Valentine's Day so far? I know we normally get some from the United States, so they're still. Do you celebrate? You celebrate Valentine's, don't you? We've got some that normally pop in from Australia, so they're already on Sunday, so that's out the window. And then there's us in the UK. We're here. It's threatening snow. I don't think we'll get any, but it is threatening it. How is it where you are, Paul? Looks good. I look good. The stream looks good. I know it's Valentine's and all that. Please, people, don't forget to like, comment, and share the stream. You know what? You're right. Do not forget to like, share. Snow again, I know. Look, you live here. You know what our snow's like. It'll sprinkle. The entire country will come to a grinding halt, and we'll all be snowed in with 2 millimeters. It's been threatening snow most of the week. Yeah, it said it was going to snow here, and it's kind of gone off. But you know, it is what it is. So everyone's okay. Paul, I have spoken to you. I spoke to you this morning because I know I sent you an image of the new Lego model I'd built. So Paul's had a little bit of a sneak peek of that. I've got loads more behind me. I don't think you're going to be able to see it all here. I've got a big pile of them that I need to do, so I'm going to start working my way through them. I've done one that I'm going to put up as a video, and then today it's rare that I've had all three children, if I can call them that. Keep that image to yourself. I've had all three of my children in the same room at the same time, so that was nice. And yeah, so my eldest helped my middle one build some Lego Botanics because she loves all that, and me and the youngest built a ship. So I'm not going to say which ship it is because it's sat on the shelf over there, and I'm going to do some pictures of it and videos of it. next weekend it's my youngest's birthday and also my birthday. So we are going to Bricktastic in Manchester, and I will no doubt be buying loads of Lego Star Wars. I've gone down a rabbit hole, and long may that continue. So yeah, so welcome. So how are we all? Today I want to talk about the Grogu trailer. Paul, don't worry, there's not going to be any spoilers. I know you literally don't want to hear anything about the movie. It's more I want to talk about the reaction. The kids did like I did send you a message. Did not send you a message. I'm sure I sent you a message. They've done a thank you video as well. So yeah, Paul kindly sent some little kyber crystals, a galaxy egg, galaxy egg, Galaxy's Edge ones for little one because I've got them on the shelf that I bought off Paul ages ago because he's got loads. And my little boy was mithering he wants some in his room, and I didn't want him to nick mine. So Paul very kindly, I bought some Lego off him, and he very kindly sent me some kyber crystals for children. So thank you very much, Paul. Yeah, Galaxy Egg. Yeah, I'm like a Jawa. Houdini. Where was I before I went off on Galaxy Eggs? Galaxy, you can get a Galaxy Egg as well, can't you? Galaxy chocolate egg, like Cadbury Cream eggs, but Galaxy. Anyway, I digress. So the trailer come out this week, well, last weekend for the Super Bowl. Again, Paul, I know you've put la 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 fingers in you. I'm not going to give you any spoilers. Reason being, I'm not going to give you any spoilers because A, it's not fair, and B, because it has come out since I posted my reaction video that it is a scene in the movie. They've just added a voiceover to it. But more, I wanna discuss more about the reaction and what people thought about the movie, or more about the trailer. I suppose I'm best starting with where I'm at with it. So Disney built it up as an official trailer. It's actually on Disney's website, and I've been on the back end of Disney's website on the media page because I've got access to the media page. So things like graphics and screen grabs of the shows and stuff like that. So it's basically so you can use them in thumbnails or videos when you're editing. So I've got access to that. So I've had a look. And the trailer's on there. So technically, I didn't want to, but technically, I could have downloaded that and put it on today and shown the trailer. But again, I don't want to do that because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I have seen your notes, Paul. I just want to get this off my chest. So my thinking was, Disney have promoted it. They've pushed it. Star Wars and Lucasfilm, all three sort of factions had said trailer come in. Even at the end of it, it's like in theaters only from May 22nd, is it? I think. So we're 3 months out, nearly. Now, my thinking. So I watched the trailer, and my initial reaction was, now I'll prefix this with I'm a happy clap, what you'd call a happy 22nd. Yeah, thanks, Paul. I'm very much a happy clapper Star Wars fan. So, I'm one of those when people are slagging off Obi-Wan series or the Acolyte, or I'm like, yeah, but I'm always on the bright side of it. However, I watched this trailer. I got up in the morning here, but I didn't. I don't watch Super Bowl, and I'm not interested. Or rather, it wasn't any teams that I was interested in. I couldn't care less who wins it. I've no vested interest in it. So I woke up Monday morning before I got the kids ready and dropped them at school. I watched the video. and excuse me, I was a bit underwhelmed. Now, my first reaction was, this looks like a pickup truck advert. Hello, Tigger. I'm just about to talk about the trailer. But no, unless it's A-Team. I love the A-Team when I was a kid. My my father's uncle was one of the lead camera guys on the A-Team. Anyway, sorry, I digress. So I woke up Monday morning, watched the trailer UK time, and my first reaction was, "What the flip?" Um, yeah, yeah, this is where I'm going. Yeah, the confusing Mando trailer. That's kind of fun, but yeah, and that's my point. I watched it and I was like, "What is this?" I honestly, I thought I was waiting for it to come up at the end and go Ford F-150 or Ford Raptor, or I don't know. I genuinely thought it was a car ad, and they'd built. I had no idea about the original Budweiser adverts. So for me, I looked at it and I was like, I have no idea what this is. So I did a reaction video, a reaction short, and the amount of abuse I've got, I've had off it. I've made comments on Instagram, on other people's posts, and I can't believe people are upset about it. I wasn't upset about the trailer. As Tigger just said, the trailer was actually really fun. It's a nice trailer. I was a little bit worried about the CGI because I was thinking this surely can't be part of the film. Apparently, it is. It is a scene in the movie, and they've added the voiceover. So I'm not going to talk about that because I know Paul is trying to avoid everything with this movie. The Imperial Outpost. Good evening, sir. Fantastic to have you on board, as always. And so I was a bit let down. So I did a reaction video to it, and I did it. I probably shouldn't, but I did it when I was feeling how don't worry, mate. You're never late. You're just fashionably late, and that's cool. So I did a reaction video, and I did it straight off the cuff. From I dropped the kids off, got back, and then did the video. I was sat having some breakfast. I thought I'm going to react to this. So was Cantina. I know I was supposed to go live at past, but I was eating rich tea and I was still a bit hungry. So, because my eldest ended up staying, so I was dunking stuff in my brew. Where was I? Train of thought. So, yeah, I don't know. So I wasn't. I lost followers. I lost quite a few followers. I've gained them back since. Well, I'm one short, but I've gained them back since. But a lot of people sort of unfollowed me, which is fine. People can do that. I felt a little bit let down. I just felt really. Disney built this up as a. This is going to be a full trailer. It's on full theatrical trailer. It's on their website as that, and it's not. It's a 37-second slot. My concern as a Star Wars fan is that cost for that slot. It costs them between $10 and $12 million. Right, it's not my money. I get that. If it's a part of the movie, then fine. It's not cost them anything to do, bar paying the actors to do the voiceover or the actor to do the voiceover. Yeah, I know it's an American thing. The problem I have with it though, Outpost, the Imperial Outpost, is yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm reading the notes as I'll describe it. It's fun. My main account goes up and down all the time. Slow grind. Yeah, I mean, I'm not bothered. Look, if people don't want to follow me, they don't want to follow me. If they do, they do. Um, I'm quite lucky with like you guys. Yeah, Sam Elliott. That was it. Sam Elliott. You know his voice instantly. I just always forget his name. I picture. I just always think Big Lebowski and films like that. 'Cause it's the same guy, isn't it? I think it is. Um, so for me, it was completely lost, and I kept getting comments like, "Oh, it's not meant for you. It's meant for those watching the NFL." I don't agree, and the reason I don't agree is Disney put this out as a theatrical trailer for the movie. They built it up as such. They said it was, and they've not changed that on the website since. He didn't really tell us anything other than a location that we're going to see in the movie. Again, I'm not going to spoil it for Paul. Um, it's pretty obvious what planet they're on. Um, so if you've seen the stills, Paul, you know that's a bold move to make it. Yeah, exactly, and that's what annoyed me. I think for me, the way I've looked at it is, it's cost them 12 million quid. Let's say it's cost them 12 million quid, 10 million quid, 12 million quid. Right, 2 million quid in the grand scheme of things is nothing. So let's say it's cost them 12 million quid. I don't want in 12 months' time them to say, we're not doing a Ahsoka season 3, or we're not doing this movie that we promised we'd do because we haven't got the funds to do it, right? Or the Mando movie hasn't done as well, so we haven't got the money to do it. Because it'd be an easy excuse then for us to all turn around and just say, well, hang on. In February, you spent 12 million quid or $12 million putting an ad out that was a theatrical trailer that wasn't a theatrical trailer. Don't get me wrong, it's a real fun ad. It's a real fun sort of parody. Now, I only know it's a parody because I've been told it's a parody of an old Budweiser advert, and I get that. But to build it up for fans and say, trailer, right? The audience it was targeted for represent 4% of the world's population. So that means 96% of the world's population were left scratching the head. They were like, what? I don't get that. I don't get what that's all about. So Tigger's put, I know I'm in the minority, but I want a book of Boba Fett. They did. No, I'm with you. And this is what I mean. I'm a happy clapper. I'm like, I liked Book of Boba Fett. Is it the best Star Wars they've done? No. Was the faults? 100%. Did they do Mr. Morrison wrong? Yeah, I think they did. Because it was effectively Mando 2.5. And this is my worry with this. You know, the movie is out in 3 months' time. We've had nothing. We've had sneak peek trailers that make Sigourney Weaver out to be this massive part. And I believe, having read stuff, that her total screen time is about 2 minutes. I also get, you know, despite all the moaning we've done, or I've done, despite all the negativity about this trailer, people are talking about it. So, you know, who's the fool, them or me? I think a bit of both. My concern is they've spent the money on that spot to show it, like I say, and then we're going to get told down the line there's no money for this, no money for that. Yet they could afford to do that. Avengers Doomsday is out in December. We've seen several little trailers of that. We know more about that movie than we know about The Mandalorian and Grogu. I still hate that title, by the way. The Mandalorian and Grogu. It is what it is. Um, so I don't know what are people's thoughts on that. I'd be keen to know what people think. I am going to go back and look at these questions in a minute. I'm going to go and see Doomsday as well. I'm going to talk about some helmets that I've ordered as well, but I'm just really keen to see, am I being really grumpy and moody about Mandalorian Grogu? I mean, I'm actually looking forward to this. I just feel like they've given the usual suspects ammunition or fuel to pour on the fire that didn't need to be lit. There's already negativity. There's already certain YouTubers and Instagrammers and posters who are posting just horrific stuff. I mean, I was called really doom and gloom and really negative, and I'm what's wrong with the Star Wars fandom. And I didn't really sort of. I actually said I thought it was a fun advert. I'm looking forward to the movie. My concerns were the money that was spent and how it affects future projects, and the negative impact from other YouTubers. I wonder if it's because of the big shake-up of leadership on the Star Wars division. Um, yeah, probably. But from all accounts, it was the top wigs that did the advert. So, John Favreau apparently, it was his idea. He did the advert. I was initially led to believe it wasn't part of the movie. It wasn't a scene in the movie, and that upset me more. I think it was like they've had to shoot that bit. It's since come out that it is part of the movie, and they just added a voiceover for a bit of fun because it was hinting at that anyway. Tomorrow has not had a phone call yet. He told me that personally as I asked him at a signing. Yeah, I mean that's sad. That's really sad. That you know, because you're going to get to a point where they approach these people, and then they're going to go, not interested. And then what they're going to do? They're going to pay through the nose to get them on board. Where, yeah, I've missed one. Tigger, that's what he told me when I met him too. Yeah, and that's my worry. I mean, we've got new people in charge now, and a lot of people are pinning hopes on that. I'm not, and the reason being is those people have been in positions of power already within Star Wars. Are they going to make much of a difference now? I don't know, but for those of you that have seen the ad, you see, I shouldn't be calling it an ad, but that's what it was. It was like they'd done a partnership with Marlboro, or I know you can't have smoking adverts now, but like Marlboro, or like it was a skit of Budweiser. Um, and like I said right at the beginning, I was fully expecting the blue oval to put. Well, I wasn't. I was thinking Chevrolet, General Motors, and the reason being is they sponsor, um, you know, whatever her name is who's in charge of that is on the board at Disney, and Disney have Chevrolet or General Motors is isn't it as sponsor. So they sponsor one of the rides. Hopefully Favreau will change it. Yeah, I'm hoping so. However, how much is he going to be involved? You know, he hasn't particularly got a position of power. It's Filoni. Um, Favreau did this trailer that I'm moaning about. Probably something to do with Kennedy. I mean, she's not gone. She's not out of the picture. She's back to producing. How much say is she and say or sway is she going to have? You know, I'm always wary when a figure of power is lurking. You know, Bob Iger didn't leave, really, did he? He was still getting paid when he left, and he's getting a massive payout now as well. Again, doing Tomorrow Dirty is wild. He seems super down to earth. It was funny during a panel he was doing. He had a bit where he was fanboying over a different actor that was there. Yeah, he seems such a nice guy. I mean, they all do. They all do. Katie Sackhoff. They all see him. Everyone who's ever been involved, you know, in this live action stuff seems to come across really, really nice. I think this new movie will be The Tester. Fingers crossed. That's all I can say, mate. And the reason being, I think the problem we have with the movie, and the thing that people are saying with the movie, is the the problem with the movie is it was always supposed to be season 3, season 4, 3. God, I forget where we're up to. Um, season 4, wasn't it? It was always supposed to be that, and they decided they wanted it in theaters or in cinemas, so it's been adapted for that. I always worry. For me, I think of things like what's it called? The bunch of lads and the one with the glasses, and it's like friend. I can't think what it's called. But that was an amazing series, and then they did a movie, and it's kind of like it's not the same. You see it as a series. It's not a movie. Anthony Daniels actually cool to meet too. I didn't just stay behind the deck for the signing, but was actually walked through for his sign time and greeted. Yeah, he always comes across quite nice. And the only thing I will say, sometimes when he does a bit of, like we saw him at um, the last Star Wars show in Japan, and he was doing a bit of banter on the stage. The in betweeners, that's it. Um, he some of the banter seems a little bit like close to the bone in like genuine, but they're trying to make it look like, and the people will say to him like, "Oh, you're not interested, and you try and take over," and he's always like, "Oh, well," and I know it's an act, but it just sometimes seems a little bit real. Um, yeah, like the in-betweeners. I mean, that was a fantastic show. I don't know if you guys and anyone in the States are seeing that. I don't. Is there anyone here from us? We've got Canada representing. We've got the UK. Um, we haven't got anyone from America here, have we? Anyone from America? Calling those from America. Those from America. Anthony Daniels is a diva. He is. He is. He's yeah, which makes him perfect for C3PO. Yeah, or C3PO is perfect for him. I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure which way, but right. Can everyone roast Paul? I've never seen the In Betweeners. You let me down. I don't know you. I believe they're making another series of The In-Betweeners. Oh, that'd be good. That would be fun. I would love that. Let's be honest. He has earned it. Yeah. Anthony Daniels. Yeah, he's fantastic. So, I'll come back to the because no one's told me I can't roast pop. No, you can't. You can't. I can't. To be honest with you, I can't, mate. So, what? Just before I wrap it up, what are people's general opinions of the trailer? So of the ad. Forget what's in it, because Paul wants to avoid it. Uh, you know, he doesn't want to know that XYZ happens. I'm Batman, bring it on, bitches. I just quickly want to before I wrap this up. I just want to know what people's opinions are. What did, from what I can gather, everyone's first thoughts were, huh? But am I overreacting? In is that the Imperial? Is it is that opinion based on the trailer? You think was aimed more at kids, or the movie is aimed more at kids? Because from what I gather, the trailer was based on an old Budweiser advert. I have seen the Budweiser advert it represents, loosely represents it, but he has the most amazing voice. That American accent, I love that. He's just, and he's deep. Um, I need to get. I tell you, we need to get on air one day. We need to get the Only One Kenobi. If you've never followed the Only One Kenobi, he collects the Black Series miniatures, sixth scale, and I don't know if his background's voice acting, but he does impersonations during his videos, and the man, honestly, is fantastic. Trailer, right? Got you. Yeah, it was silly and fun. I mean, yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, I think it was aimed at adults, but like my kids watched it and they were like, oh, "That's brilliant! That's brilliant!" And I won't sort of spoil the thing, but they were like, with the three, four things that were there at the front. Um, my kids were like, "Oh, that's amazing!" Because I've got the hat with that creature on it. Um, he may be at Echo Live. Yeah, I'm working on that, mate. I'm working on that. I'm at Bricktastic on Sunday, so I'm hoping there's a load of Star Wars stuff there for me to buy. But yeah, I was talking to my eldest today about Echo Live, so yeah, he's game if I'm game. Um, yeah, the screenshot. What's that in relation to, Paul? I don't know what you mean. Right. So we've talked about that. I'll put that one to bed now. I want to talk about some helmets. So ordered. I've ordered some helmets. No, I've got some helmets coming. You'll see. Does this mean I have to check my social media, Paul? I'm gonna have to check my social media. Oh yeah, what's that from? Is that out now? Do we know? I don't know if this is going to show on here. Oh no, that's a bit terrible. So it's a Five Guys holiday meal called the Beskar Bounty Feast. Do we know if that's available now? Or do we know, is that something coming out when the movie's out? I don't know. Because if that's out, I might go and treat myself to Five Guys tomorrow, just for the fun of it. Yes, just not your OnlyFans, please, for the love of God, not that. You have to pay for that bad boy. Wow, still waiting on my Cody helmet, but I will put it out. My thoughts when it arrives. Yeah, I'm interested to see that, mate. Um, just an update because obviously I get my stuff off Star Action Figures, and I just want to say huge thanks for them. So, if you don't know, I had an issue with my life-size Grogu. The head just pops off. So they've been chasing that since November. They've kept me updated. Absolutely brilliant. I really appreciate that. And they come back to me this week and said the importer haven't got anything. Not prepared to do anything about it. Basically, there's nothing they'll do. But Star Action Figures have said to me, look, we've got one here. Yes, Paul. Yes, you can, mate. Just to you're a mod, so just to prove it. What was I saying? Yeah, so Star Action Figures absolutely brilliant. They come back to me and they said, look, we've got two options. You can either send it back and we'll give you a full refund, which isn't what I want to do. Or if I send it back, they've got one that's perfectly fine, but the box is damaged. Now, I'm not overly bothered about the box, so and they'll pay the postage as well to send it back. I've got a prepaid thing, so huge thanks to Star Action Figures, and this is part of the reason why I buy all my stuff off them. So yeah, it still sucks that you're waiting for your Cody helmet, mate, because I'm a bit gutted about that for you, because we waited probably 4 months longer than we should have done compared to the US, and you've waited even longer. So I've decided to treat myself to an Excosa helmet. Well, actually, two. So I was trying to think of helmets that Hasbro are unlikely to bring out. Yeah, that's a shame, mate. That's a shame. You won't be using them again. So I contacted Excosa and said, said that I want to buy some. Are they happy for me to review them? I've paid for them. I've not got them, so they're not sponsoring it, and they don't get any say in it. But they said yes, and the reason being, one of the helmets that I've ordered, I don't want to say what that one is. There isn't any reviews for it other than their own, and it's just a quick video. So I'm quite keen to get hold of that because they've said that they'll send that out. They're on shutdown at the moment for Chinese New Year. They will send it out after the 26th. When I get them orders, I'll be doing two reviews on the helmets. The first one I've ordered is the Leia Bouche, however you want to say it, Bish Bosh Bouche. Cheers, Paul. So I'm gonna have a review of that. I think for just over £100, it was worth getting. I have heard Excosa are slightly smaller. I have heard they're slightly smaller helmets, which is I've just realised no one's liked the video yet. So if you can just hit that thumbs up, it'd be much appreciated. I know a waffle, but some other people might want to listen to me talk rubbish, so it sends it out there. Yeah, so I'm going to do the Leia Bouche. So I'm looking forward to getting that. seen some videos of that one from guys in the US. Some say it lights up on the front, some say it doesn't. For the money I'm paying, I don't expect it to. So we'll see what happens with that. And then I'm quite excited about the other one. Um, I'm quite excited about the other one that's coming because, like I say, I've not seen a review of that yet. So that'd be quite funny if I can get a video out before anyone else. Always helps. That helped me with um, the Ren helmet, which is there. I managed to get that out first because Disney cocked up and sent it me a week early. Um, so I had that. You have to wait, mate. It's not the ATAT because I've seen videos of that. Yeah, it's a new helmet that they've brought or they're bringing out. So I'd spoken to them about this other one, and I asked them, and they said we're doing this if you want to buy that early. So I've bought that as well. I've bought this as well, this other helmet. So I'd spoke to them about the layer helmet because what I did. A few people have said it's small. Doesn't bother me because I'm not going to wear it. My daughter will probably love the fact that she can wear it and no one else can. What my thinking is, Leia's probably got a smaller head anyway, and it'll look good on display with a thermal detonator. So, so the other helmet that'll be more. I don't know if it's going to be a massive seller for them, just because of what it's from, where it's from. It's not that much of a known helmet, although it might be soon. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I don't know if anyone on here's got a Koza helmets. I know a few in the past have said, but I think it's more the American guys. Have sort of said that they've got Koza helmets, but I thought it'd be worth looking at. I'm trying to think, Paul, if there's a way I can get this image up. So bear with me. So Paul has sent me some photos. So save image, see if I can get this up. Save. Let's see if I can get this one up. Don't know if it'll let me save these images and share them. Let's have a look. So I had to go off my screen there. I don't know whether it's gonna let me share these images. Nope. That's not what I want. So let me see if I can. I've got a slide here that lets me share. Let's see if I can get it up. Can I add share screen, share media? Okay, so let me see. Open. Add to screen. Seeing if it'll let me share that. I think we're going to be able to do this. How did I get that up? Oh, it'll only let me do bloody one. Where is it? Things you do, Paul. Things we have to do. So let me see if I can share this. It's going to look rubbish, but let me see if I can share this. Add to scene. So, it's going to look a bit weird for a minute, but just so I can share it. So Paul sent me this. So this is a Burger King meal. Not Burger King, Five Guys. So there's that one. And yeah, remove the layer. And then there's another one. There we go. That's the other one. For some reason that changed for me. Anyway, so yeah, I thought they were quite cool. Oh, don't want to add that. Cancel. Got the things we do. Move from scene. Right, cool. So that's me back. So yeah, that is looking good. So yeah, does anyone have feet pictures? Can you do that now? I probably could. Can I do side by side? No, I probably could. Google search says 22nd of May. Ah, right, so it's coming out for the movie. So I won't be getting one tomorrow then. Also says not officially confirmed yet. Yeah, looking at those pictures, I'd say that's a proper promo shoot for it. So yeah, it's probably genuine. Yeah, so I don't know how many likes have we got on the stream. Let me have a look. Oh, I'm repeating myself there. Got feedback then. Yes, I'm not sure how many likes we've got on the stream today. It's not showing me. So if you haven't already, if you can like, share, subscribe, all that gubbins, that would be fantastic. Better than the trailer then. Yeah. Well, that's Five Guys. You've got me waiting. Five Guys now. I fancy Five Guys for me. I had an amazing Indian yesterday for me tea. And tonight we've had meatball subs. So I fancy Five Guys. My daughter said about Five Guys yesterday actually, but it's so expensive. Right, so general consensus is we're all looking forward to the movie. What are people's thoughts on, is it Starfighter? So sort of leaks coming out for that now as well. So is that another one you're avoiding trying to hear about, Paul? This is what I have to deal with. The wife will get jealous if you have Five Guys. This is my disappointed face, Paul. It's my disappointed face. Interesting, but we'll check it out. Yeah. Oh, good on the Starfighter. So, what's the reasoning behind you not wanting to know about Mando and Grogu, but you're happy to watch the Starfighter? I seem to think you're saying, is this because Was it you that said no because uh, what's his name? Um, Filmed a part of it. Tom Cruise. That was it. God, I can't remember then. Is this because Tom Cruise filmed a part of it that you're not seeing? I can't remember if it was you who said that, but someone else said they won't be seeing the movie because Tom Cruise filmed a part of it. Um, Come on, spit it out. No, honestly, I don't know what that was. Then that's worrying that I couldn't think what I was going to say then. Yes. So yeah, so that's the reason because Tom Cruise. Yeah, I mean, I think that was a publicity stunt myself, but you know, it is what it is. Uh, hmm. Imperial, are you still around? Let me know if you're. Yeah, you are. What do you make of snow troopers in the new Mando film? I have a theory on their look. Did you want to jump on? Let me know if you want to jump on for half an hour. If you do, I'll send you a link in Instagram. If it was a bad idea due to his last two films a flop. Um, I've not seen his last two films, to be honest with you, mate. I've not seen Mission Impossible since third movie. I don't I don't know what we're on now. Um, Sent you a link, mate. Um, can't guarantee I'm going to hear you because I struggled with Paul last week. I don't know why. I don't know what the. I ended up having to take my headphones off and listen to it on my speakers, which wasn't ideal my end. But if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do. Uh, so I need to change the screen over to the two of us. Um, the last two Mission movies bombed. I've not seen them, mate. I've genuinely not seen them. The point that you had to change the title to the newest one. I genuinely haven't seen them, so I don't know. It's not my type of movie, to be honest with you. I don't do Fast and Furious. I don't do Different Week this week. Oh, what do you mean by that? Hmm. Um. Yeah, I think Imperial Outpost is going to jump on. Come and have a bit of a chat because he's left the viewing it, so I think he's going to jump on it. Um. Oh, yeah, yeah. It'll be a simple setting, mate. That's all it'll be for me. Good evening, Doug. Quick one. I loved your response to my video. Um, what was your thinking about, without giving us spoilers, because Paul doesn't want to know what was in the trailer. But what was your initial thoughts on the trailer? Now, before I'll caveat, I think it was a good trailer in the sense of it was fun. What was in it, I enjoyed. I just then felt marketing it then and still now as a theatrical trailer, um, and the money they spent on it is crazy. Um, but you know, it's not my money, as they say. So I'm just interested what your thoughts are. And also, I want to ask you another question as well. But I just want to see what your thoughts are on the theatrical trailer theatrical trailer of the Mando and Grogu movie. Because I've said I was let down by it. I felt like it was a waste of money, and I know how it's going to go. In 12 months' time, we're going to get told, "Oh, we've had to cancel this project that we've all been excited for through lack of funds." Yeah, I, I know, but they've marketed it as a movie trailer. Now, have been told that it is a scene out of the movie that they took, and because of how it looked, they were adding the voiceover to it to make it look like an old Budweiser advert. Um, I just think they didn't read the room. I think people watched it for a full-on theatrical trailer. And it wasn't. That was my only gripe with it. I just felt they kind of falsely promised us a trailer, and it wasn't a trailer really. But yeah, Doug. Also, another question for you, my good man. Uh, did you say, I can't remember, so I apologise, if you have any Excosa helmets? If so, or Excosa? Yeah, I mean, you weren't here earlier, but I said someone commented to me on Instagram and said, "Look, as daft as you might as you might feel, as in me, the advert was, and as much as you, meaning me, didn't understand it, you're talking about it. So, who's the fool, you or them?" And in reality, it's me, I suppose, because again, my thumbnail's promoting it, the stream's promoting it. So I suppose it doesn't have to make sense, does it? It's getting people talking about the movie, and it's it's gonna get people who weren't. And I think that's another thing I've read as well. It was aimed at the not the die-hard Star Wars fan, but the fringe Star Wars fan. So the ones that are like, I know what Star Wars is, but I'm not really into it. Um, yeah. So, uh, give me a second, Imperial Outpost, and I'll bring you on in a minute, mate. Um, Picture on my Instagram. I'll have a look at that. Let me add you to scene. Just bear with me because Imperial's joining. I'm gonna flick it over so because I can hear him. Good evening, the Imperial Outpost. How are we, sir?
Yeah, not too bad. Although, let me just adjust my camera because I think I've unplugged it. So bear with me one tick.
No problem. I was gonna say, are you going incognito tonight?
Well, I've just changed to a different microphone because I know last time.
Yes, there's no feedback.
Yeah. Okay, right. Microphone should be on. Sorry, the camera. Should
You've
be
got your
on.
curlers in, haven't you? And you just don't want
I
anyone
have.
seeing.
Now why is that? Why is that not working? Let's have a look. Start
If
cam.
you something happened then.
It's got
If you go
disabled.
to
Yeah, sorry, go on.
if you go to the little cog on
Yep.
the settings on your end, it's stealth mode. Doug said. If you go onto that, it should where it says camera. Um, just
Ah,
make sure it's reading the camera that you.
there we.
There we are.
That's it.
Beautiful, sir.
How are we
How
doing?
are
All
we?
right. All right. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. You hearing me all right with the microphone? No feedback.
Perfectly.
Yeah,
No
good.
feedback, my end.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
else here, Imperial? I'm going to take it that they can stealth. I like that, by Doug. Stealth mode.
How are we, Doug? All right. Nice to see you. Oh,
Nope, he's going to turn on his seat
no.
belt.
It's gone to
Do you
stealth.
know what an entrance that'd have been? Just all black and then lights up
Actually,
red,
that would have been that would have
with you
been
in the
good,
background.
wouldn't
Damn, you should remember that. No, black it out again.
it?
Yeah.
No, I'd the the Starfighter. I haven't seen much on that. Just getting back to Starfighter, I haven't
Mhm.
seen much on that. I just saw one sort of like clip of it, and that's about it. Because there's not a lot of from what I've not seen. There's not a lot of what should I say advertising about it. Not that
Yeah,
I've
because
seen.
I don't think they want to sort of pollute or water down Mandalorian and Grogu at the moment. I think
Yeah,
that's contradicting myself really because I'm saying that's what they're concentrating on. But we're 3 months out, and other than a little teaser video, we've had nothing.
mm,
Now, is that John Favreau's plan? Has he decided, look, let's keep this on the low key, and everyone will go mad? People won't be happy. It'll get people talking, and then they'll just drop an unbelievable trailer.
that's what we'd
Or
like to think, wouldn't we? Eh?
yeah, or am I setting my expectations that I'm going to end up Humpty Dumptying and crying on the floor?
Mm. I don't know. I don't know. It's what we got? About 3 months left for it to come out.
3 months next week.
Yeah, yeah. So we are due another advert, aren't we? With it, another clip. I would say,
Oh, that's snorted
just
then.
as teasers.
Well, quick tease and bang, 9 months later. That happened to me with my youngest, that Paul. Um,
I mean, I'm definitely going to watch it.
yeah,
I mean,
Doug's nailed it.
I, I, I've even gone to the trouble of going down to my local cinema, speaking to the manager down there, and she's agreed for me to go down on opening night or opening day when they first screen it in my cosplay outfit. So I'm absolutely looking forward to that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I think you're going to get a lot of people going to it. I need to go to. Excuse me. I live. I'm quite lucky really. I've got 3 different cinemas near me, so I need to pick one. It's probably going to be the Trafford Centre, because that's the nearest one to me. I'm probably going to go and speak to them and just check they're all right with it. But I'm going to go and film on opening night. I'm going to go down and I'm going to interview people. So I'm going to
Oh,
say,
excellent.
if I can, I'm going to try and do it. I'm not going to live. What I'll probably do is film it, get home, stay up, do an all nighter, edit, and get it up. Excuse me, get it uploaded. I'm going to try and speak to people specifically in cosplay, find out what they're hoping for it, go and watch it, come out, see what they thought, and then I'll edit it into 2 versions, a spoiler-free version, and then a week later I'll edit it with people talking about specific parts.
Do you know, that's one thing I like about you. You come up with some cracking ideas, and I think to myself, "Bugger, why didn't I think of that first?" But
Do it.
that's a fantastic idea. Well,
Do it.
obviously, it's a bit difficult when I'm when I'm in my outfit, but no. I'll be looking forward to seeing that and their reaction from what you put out.
Paul's thinking of going with his Darksaber. Possibly going my Mando kit, says Ben.
Yeah, unfortunately, Doug, I haven't got a Mando kit. All I've got is the Remnant Scout Trooper, but I do have Grogu. I will have Grogu with me in the bag. So I think it's more for the kids coming in, isn't it? But I bet you there's going to be quite a lot of adults coming through them doors as well.
I'll be surprised if so the Trafford Centre is a big Odeon there, so it's a massive Odeon. I will be surprised if they haven't already got people from 501st or some troop of the Mandos or whatever their steal it outpost.
I mean, it's going to be,
Yeah,
isn't it? You know, at these big cinemas, I think they are expected, or you would expect some cosplayers to be at these bigger cinemas.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking, do I do on the night? Do I do a live outside interviewing people and then go live again straight after?
Well, I think the problem you'll have there is everyone that joins your live streams will be watching the film anyway.
Well, I'm thinking if I do it before, cut the live, go and watch the movie, come back out, go live again, and go right. What this is what. Oh yeah, I get what you mean. People will have gone to their local cinema to watch it. Yeah.
But well, I mean, you can try though, can't you? See what happens. If you get nothing, just switch over to the record.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If I go live, it records it anyway. I got a card from Moonpig. She hates me calling her that though.
I take it this is reference to Valentine's.
Yes, he's put the post before was Happy Valentine's, by the way.
Oh yes, I've just seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we decided we weren't going to celebrate Valentine's. Go on, sorry.
Sorry, I was going to say, just to get back to my question, you never really answered it with what do you think to the snow troopers, and what's your theory on the look of the snow troopers in the AT-ATs on the new Mando film?
Paul, cover your ears. Because Paul is avoiding the trailers and all spoilers for it. I think if he can get to opening night and not have seen anything, then he's done well. I think it's pretty obvious we know where we're going to be on, what planet we're on.
Yes.
Because it has come up muted. Well done. Paul, what I'll do is I'll give you a heart when you can come back. In fact, let me put it in the comments because if he's muted, I'll let you know when to come back on.
He's just give me the thumbs up when I'm done.
I'll let you know. Yep, there you go, Paul. We could slag Paul off, couldn't we? We
You'd be breaking your own rules there.
We could call him names and everything. He wouldn't know. Damn, he can hear. Yeah, so I think based on the trailer, ad, it has come out that that is part of the movie. So I think it's I can't see them doing another snow planet, So I think we're going to end up on Hoth.
Or a snowy planet.
Yeah, are they going to do another snowy planet?
Well, they've got to. I'm sure. Surely, if there's snow troopers there, because the point
Yeah,
is
but what
having
I'm
a snow.
saying is, are they going to bring another snowy planet into canon, or are they just going to go
This is another part of Hoth
Hoth?
possible. Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, is he going to have to go
Well,
to
because
the rebel base for something?
I was going to say because we never knew if the Empire took over Echo Base. So now the remnants of the Empire, i.e., the remnants snow troopers, could be based at Hoth on the
Yeah,
Echo Base.
yeah. Tigger has my back. Paul says. Should we just keep him hanging? Should we just keep him
That's
hanging?
rotten.
Should we let him back on? Should we let him know he can come back on?
Go on then. Go on then.
What I'll do is I'll wind him up here. When he comes back on, we'll just see what he says. And when he's back on, is he back?
He's back.
What about Peter? Oh, idiot. Um, yeah, so I can't believe they all die.
No, I know it's terrible.
Oh, Paul, I've not ruined that, have you?
Oh dear.
Oh, Paul, I'm sorry, mate. I did. Bad, sorry, mate. Bad timing. No. Yeah. So no, I think we're probably on the same track there with what that
Mm,
is. I have heard someone does does die though. Funny enough. Um, but you kind of got to think about where we are in the sequels. You know, none of these characters are anywhere to be seen. Oh
mm.
no, it was. I've heard Ahsoka dies in the second series of Ahsoka.
Ahsoka dies.
That's the
Nah,
rumor in the second season.
nah. I don't. Mm. That might
But
just.
would she die, or would she become something beyond?
Well, we shall have to wait and
That's
see.
yeah. That's my thing. Anyway, I thought you think I'm that stupid, Paul. I'm not assuming anything, mate. I don't assume anything. Um. So, question: what do you use to hold your X-wing helmets up in the background? Are they those motorbike L-shaped?
Uh, Basically, yeah, they're L shaped, but they haven't
Have
got
the
the
bit on the top?
they haven't got a round ball. They're like just a basketball ring. Yeah,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
No, I think Paul was looking at getting some of them, but I've got. I don't think I can get the camera to. So I've got this window here, and then just above the window, I've got like a curtain rail and all that. But when the wife finally moves out of this room, that's going because I've got a blind, so I don't need curtains,
And you can
and then
have all
that
the helmets.
gives me room to put some helmets along the top
Yeah.
of the window. So I was thinking of moving all my X-wing helmets
Mm.
above the window. Um, yes, we heard Spock would die in Trek too. Teasing, yeah. Do you know Dougie's after one of these? Teasing him with a wedge helmet.
Has he not got a wedge helmet?
No, can't find one. I keep looking for him. Honestly, I think every day, every other day, I'm looking on Hot UK deals for him.
Um, well,
So if you see
if you
one,
want Doug, if you want Doug, I'll. So I wasn't aware. But yeah, I'll keep my eye open and I'll. What's happening with my bloody screen? Um,
Every
I'll.
so often it flickers,
I'll,
but
I'll let you know.
it's like you're
Is
having a disco.
is what sort of is he looking for? Because a lot of these helmets go for high end prices, don't they? So
Yeah, I don't think he wants to spend anything silly on it.
no, something reasonable. Okay.
It's
Or
the one helmet that doesn't come up. I mean, I've seen loads of Trapper Wolf. I've seen Luke. I've seen. I'm
the
not on
thing is,
fucking UK
I mean,
deals.
this is ideal for Doug. Why doesn't he just buy like a Trapper Wolf helmet because they're cheap enough, and make his own one? That'd be a nice little project.
Yeah.
Or does he want the
I
actual
think.
helmet?
Yeah, I think he wants a actual helmet. Um, I mean, I could sell him one of the two others I've got spare, I suppose, couldn't I? But
Well,
I
you got
haven't. I
you.
haven't. I
I was
haven't.
going
I
to say
haven't.
you got another one.
Yeah, it's like that scene from Dumb and Dumber, and he says, "Oh, you should have said I've got two pairs of gloves on. Have one of mine. I've got two pairs. I'm Scottish, so cheap as please. Yeah,
Okay.
I do keep looking out for you though, mate. I promise you, I do keep looking. And the moment I see one, I'm going to send it you, and you're not going to see it for 24 hours, and it's going to go cheap as chips. I tell you what, chips aren't cheap these days.
Nothing is really, is it?
No. So, yes, so I've ordered these Excosa helmets. Um, one that I don't want to spoil because I want to keep it as a surprise,
I'm.
and I've ordered the Leia Boosh
I.
or Bausch.
When you mentioned that before I came on, I had a sneak peek on my mobile, and there's a couple on there that I'm working out which one you possibly would have bought, and um, I
I, I
think
c-
I think I know what it is, but obviously I won't say
I'll
unless you
tell you
want me
later.
to.
No,
All
I'll
right.
tell you later.
Yeah, I think it's one or two that I've noticed.
Um, yeah.
But
So
I didn't know these are these like what are they made of these Excosia ones?
the resin.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like a resin, but some of them are quite a thin resin. So they obviously make them in a mold and swish them around. Um, and some of them are thinner than others.
Mm.
So
I mean, at the end of the day, I suppose as long as it's decent. I mean, you're only going to be having it on
yeah,
display.
yeah. Because I fancy they do a Fennec Shand one, and I quite like that. And the thing
Mm.
that put me off was they've stuck a visor, and her helmet doesn't have a visor; it's open. But I watched a video the other day. Is it Collector's Outpost? I can't remember who the channel was. Yeah, Doug's saying there, slightly smaller. Resident Evil. Paul, you're not even a dad. You're doing dad jokes. So what was I saying? Yes, so it has the visor in it. But I did watch a video the other day of American guy has like hundreds and hundreds of helmets. Can't remember his name. Um, not posted for ages, and every so often he posts. He did a video of two that he had off them, and one was the Praetorian Guard from one of the guards, Praetorian guards from Mando, season 3. No, season 2, one of them, can't remember. Um, and the other was Fennec Shan's, and he said the Fennec Shand one, you can just push the visor out. So if these are any good, I might buy that and just take the visor out because I'm not, that quite often comes up for like 80, 90 quid, and I'm not going to be able to print one, finish it, and paint it for that.
Mm.
So, um, yeah, I'll see how it goes, but I'm looking forward to my layer one. I think Doug's just said he's thinking of the Boosh myself. Yeah, it's the one that I looked at because they've actually have put like a fake leather. So I looked at another one that lights up, and it was the same price, but they've just coloured the plastic around the mouth, and I think I'd rather sacrifice the green lights and put get the um, leather effect, because I could probably put LEDs in if I wanted.
Mm, mm.
Paul's put not Paul, Doug's put slightly smaller too. Yeah, which is another reason why I've gone with the Leia and Fennec when I eventually get that, is they're both female characters. So I don't think I would get like a clone trooper or anything, because it would look out of proportion with my others that I've got. Whereas the ones that are female characters, be it Leia or Fennec, I think I'd get away with it.
Mind you, saying that the Sabine Wren Black Series and the uh, Bo Katan, if you've noticed, they're slightly smaller helmets. So I'm wondering whether
Yeah,
Black Series have looked at females are going to be wearing this as opposed to males.
yeah, probably. I mean, I am keeping an eye out for a decent Sabine Wren, or another Sabine Wren at a decent price. Um, my daughter wants her own helmet,
Mm.
so I think she likes the shape of Sabine Wren's. That one, she likes the shape of that. So I'm thinking, get that one, strip it all back, repaint it.
Why not?
Smaller brain size.
Is your wife with you here, Doug? I take it she's not.
Yeah. I got a Praetorian from Marketplace, 3D printed and painted, 40 groats. Looks good. Yeah, I've seen one. I've seen one on there. I'm tempted. The only thing that puts me off with anything like getting a stormtrooper, or I'd love to do an Imperial Guard, but I want to do all three colours. I want to do the Imperial Guard. Is it the Naboo Guard, which is the same and but blue, and then they had the Shadow Guard, which is all black.
Mm.
I want to do all of those, but I mean they're going to need their own display for the three of them.
Well, on my
Um,
project, I've got a project in the summer coming up. I've got this helmet here. Now, this is from a company in London. I won't say what company it is, but I will say it's not as good as the Black Series helmets. So I'm gonna, I'm thinking about transforming this into a different kind of stormtrooper, but I'm unsure what stormtrooper to do with it. I was thinking maybe a flame trooper, but I don't know. It's just another little project that I've got in mind to do. I thought, because I was gonna get rid of it, but I thought, well, no, I might as well just like paint it up into a different kind of stormtrooper.
yeah. Doug says separated since 2012, but he now has a younger, polished model, so she must
Ooh.
work for Pledge.
Touche.
Oh, aye, that's quite a good idea, Paul.
Transformer.
Hmm. Do you want to keep it in universe, or are you open to ideas to do?
Uh, I'm open to ideas. Yeah, why not?
What about keeping it in universe? Everyone does Mando, Mr. Sheen. Um, everyone does like Mandos. There's other things. Why not do a stormtrooper in a Mandalorian style?
Hmm. Yeah, what with the colours and that, like,
Hmm.
and whether in. Hmm.
Or like, the biker scout that Ezra
Yeah.
Bridger has, and it's all like yellow, red, and stuff like that. You could do something like that, as if
Yeah, something a bit
Rebels have
funky.
nicked one. Yeah,
Yeah, well, that might be an idea. I'll get my thinking cap on,
yeah,
see what I can come up with.
yeah.
Yeah, no, good ideas there.
So I'm not sure if he's watching, but I mentioned him last week, and just out of the blue, he happened to watch while I mentioned his name. Um, but Mr. Oakes, Jack Oakes, I don't know if he's watching in the background. Um, he's doing me some because you weren't here last week, so you didn't know. So I have a guy who does raw prints for me. So a guy called Jack Oakes, Oakes 3D prints or 3D printing. I'm not sure. I can stick his. I
Mm,
think I've got a link in the description, but if not, I can put one in. He's always done raw prints for me because I've got 3D printers, but they're still in the boxes, and I sold the ones that were up and running, and I can't do anything until this is open. So I like to give Jack some business. He does some great prints, um, and then I do what I do with them. But he sent me some pictures of some finished props that he'd done. So I asked him if he fancied doing me um, Yoda's walking sticks and is it Sherrett from um, Rogue One, the blind guy doing his staff.
oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, does does he design them on his computer? Because I know with 3D printing you've got to have the files, isn't you? So would he design them on his computer?
No, he'll buy the prints off people and get the license to print and sell.
Right. What happens if someone hasn't got a print of the item?
As in the file,
Yeah.
what you after?
Well, no. What I'm saying is like, for argument's sake, you said to me that you got your guy to design, or you designed the hooks for your lightsabers.
Yeah, I
So
did
so
them.
yeah.
I did them and then
So
sent him the design and he printed them for me.
right. So did you design that on your computer as a
I
file?
I did that as a file, yeah.
Right. Got you. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was what I was getting at. You
Yeah,
know.
I can do a bit on Fusion 360, so I did that and then sent him the files. Red Six Down, hello and welcome. Thanks for popping in. I don't know if one moves like so. Besides getting deep sci-fi with Doom Part 3 and Disclosure Day, there's room for both in speculative fiction. So this is the comment. I'm gonna have fun with it, like Solo. Besides, I'm getting deep sci-fi with. Yeah, I think this is in relation to um, Grogu and Mando, or Mando and Grogu. Yeah, I mean, I quite like Solo. I mean, that got slated. I quite enjoyed that, but I know a lot of people didn't. I still, to this day, and I will hang my colours high on this. Think the best Star Wars movie is Rogue One, and I still think the Andor, just as a whole, complete, the two seasons of Andor and Rogue One are just some magnificent Star Wars. But
Mm.
that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people didn't like them. Um,
I thought the first series of Andor was very slow, but the second series really put it together.
yeah, it was, but I think there was the reason for that was they'd already planned out season two, and I think
Right.
it was a this is a complete
Mm.
backstory. Um, I just thought it was really clever Star Wars. I mean, my wife is like, nah, and she loved it. She
I
thought
mean,
Andor was a great show.
what was fascinating about Andor, I found, was that when you went to the shop, when they went to the shop, I weren't looking at the main characters. I was looking in the background for all the props from the other movies. I thought that was great with
Mm,
all the little Easter eggs in there.
yeah. Well, it had the Indiana Jones, Temple of
Yes, you're right.
Doom
It did.
in the background. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true. Agreed, but I'm biased because I'm in it. I forgot about that, Doug.
What what was Doug then? Where is he in Andor?
Rogue One, I think it was. Well, Rogue One is dubbed as season 3 of Andor. That's what Paul's saying. I had to stop. I love that movie, but I wouldn't let my wife watch it until season 2 of Andor had come out because I said it's no point because it'll ruin it and you won't want to watch it. You won't want to
Mm.
watch season 2 of Andor. Um, but she enjoyed it. Then she watched the movie, and having watched Andor, Rogue One, having watched season 2 of Andor, it just felt a completely different film for me. It felt so much deeper, so more real.
Mm.
Does that sound? I don't want to sound too deep, but you know what I mean. It felt more of a
Yeah.
proper story watching it all.
Have you heard the latest? No, this is no joke. This is not a joke.
No, read this comment.
Nando's nine. Nando's
Doug
nine.
was in Nando's, not Andor. Don't stand for that, Doug. You're a proud Scotsman. Scotsman, get that blue paint on your face and go William Wallace on him. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was just going to say there's season. They're in the process of bringing out season 2 of the Skeleton Crew.
Well, I was going to touch on this actually. I saw something briefly earlier saying that it's in the works.
Yeah, I didn't think that was too bad, to be honest with you.
I loved it. I
I
thought it was
thought
really
it was
good,
good.
and it was something I could watch with the. Oh, we sat down as a family each week and watched it. So my wife got involved. She watched it, and like I said, she's very much a when it
I
comes to
don't,
Star
I
Wars.
don't know about you, but it gave me the vibe of what's the
Goonies,
one with "Hey, you guys"? What's that
Goonies,
one? The Goonies. Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
and that's why my wife loved it because she loves the Goonies. And the kids, my kids loved it. Both of them loved it. My little boy loves pirates, so it was perfect for him. Here you go. Doug was in episode 8 and 9, season 1 and season 2 of Andor
And the House of Dragon.
and the House of Dragon.
Well, 8 and 9. Yes, not for me. Um, I've not really seen much of the House of Dragon. I know it's something to do with what's that? The big show, wasn't it? Can't think what that was. Big show was called. Now it's a big one, wasn't it?
Braveheart would have been more realistic if they'd given him a plasticine dog and called it Gromit. Hmm.
Game of Thrones. Thank you, Doug. Yep.
Oh, Game of
Mind block.
Thrones.
Yep. Thank you, Doug.
Yeah. I've not seen House of Dragon either, actually, to be honest with you. Uh, People say to me all the time, get on this, get on that. And it's like, there's not enough hours in the
Mm,
day.
mm.
I haven't got time to be watching all that stuff. And I have loads of time, so I don't have time. So I don't know how people do it. They go, oh yeah, I've just finished this. And I talked to one of the dads at school. He's a subscriber. I won't say who he is, but if he's watching, hi. I don't think he will be, but if he is, hello. He watches all my videos. Um, he always says to me, "Oh, have you seen this? Have you seen that?" And it's like a new thing every week. I'm like, "How are you watching all this stuff?" I don't get it. For shame, Cantina. I know, it's bad, isn't it? It is bad. So yeah, Skeleton Crew. Sorry. So Skeleton Crew 2. I know there was a bit of a concern because Skeleton Crew was filmed, and then COVID hit, and it was delayed, and it was delayed by, I think it was just shy of 3 years. In the end, they'd done all the filming. They'd produced it, they'd done it, they'd edited it, it was ready to go. And for some reason, it was thrown on the back burner. And they decided not to do it. And then they decided, well, we've done it, we're going to put it out. And they put it out. From what I understand, I might have that wrong, but that's what I was told. So when it come out and everyone was like, "We want a season 2 of this. This is real good. This is fun. It's fun. It's different." The kids were 3 years older, 4 years older by the time it come out. So it was like, how are you going to do it? So it'd be interesting if they do it. It will be interesting because
Yeah,
I
because
think
they left it on a
I'd love to see
cliffhanger
that.
anyway,
Yeah,
didn't they? Which was
yeah,
great.
yeah. Because I think the plan was always to do season 2, but the thing that put them off was the fact that everyone was 3, 4 years older.
Mm. Well,
Uh,
hopefully it turn out all right.
Watch House of Dragons then. Knights of the Seven Kingdoms has come out, which is before House of Dragons. Paul, I haven't got time for that. I thought I'd be clever. I know this is a Star Wars channel, but I thought I'd be clever, and I thought I'd introduce my kids into Lord of the Rings. Um, so we sat down one. This was the last school holidays, so they're on school holidays now for a week. So last school holidays, we sat down for right. I'm gonna put Lord of the Rings on. We sat down. They were like, "Oh, this looks fun. It's all like, you know, elves and stuff like that." I think we got 20 minutes in, 30 minutes in, and the orcs were there. And my daughter was like, "What are those?" I said, "Oh, they're orcs." It was like they both ran out the room screaming, and they now refused. If you refuse to watch it, and I thought, I'm not going to struggle for 9 hours of my life trying to get them to watch. Sat there like that, watching it.
I used to do that with Doctor Who many moons ago with the
I,
Daleks.
I did it with ET when that
Really?
first come out. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Uh, Paul's laughing. Make time. Yeah. I'm not called Rolex, mate. I can't make time. Um. So what else? So the other thing I wanted to talk about. So you mentioned Skeleton Crew. So I'd seen that. Has anyone seen the new patent Disney have got for a new ride system?
For a what? Sorry.
A new ride system.
No.
So they've brought out this new technology. They're gonna do a ride. Now there is talk they're going to announce at D23 an expansion to Galaxy's Edge, which is why they're doing all this changing. There's been rumour floating that they're going to bring it to Disneyland Paris, but not in the studios in the main park, which is why it was pushed back. They've just brought out this new ride system, and it's an arm. And one of the potential projects of it is like they've done a picture of it using boats. Basically, it's an arm that goes in and out, up and down. So it moves like that. So it can follow a track. And one of the concept drawings was speeder bike
Ooh. So it'd be like you're on a speeder bike going through the forest of Endor.
or something like that. And
Mm.
I've always said I could see them. I think they stopped Galaxy's Edge at Disney Paris because we don't have the climate for a Batu in Europe. They
Mm.
can't do a sunny climate of Batu with two suns and all that. Can't be done. We wouldn't pull it off. It'd be like, well, where's this rain come from? But they could do an Endor
Yeah.
style planet, a forest planet, because Disney Paris use massive like redwood style trees. I can't think what the trees are, but they're like stupidly high, and you could cut some of them down and have a ride and have a land and have it sort of Endor style. Um, so I'm gonna predict we see an Endor style or a forest style Star
Right.
Wars land get announced at D23.
Yeah, I have to keep an eye on that. I've not been to the one in Paris, but I understand it's got a little bit of Star Wars, but not a lot. Is that right?
Yeah, there's two rides. There's two rides. In fact, there isn't two rides. There's one ride. There's a good meet and greet there, and they've just opened above the meet and greet was like a balcony area that you used to get like stormtroopers wait, like sort of patrolling every
Mm.
so often. It was very rare it ever happened. Um, but they've now opened that as an open top bar.
Oh, okay.
so you can get to it from the right. They've got Star Tours.
Nice. Hmm.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. I think they'll cut a path in the trees for people to walk, and I think they'll, if they're going to do a ride system, it'll be an outdoor ride. Um, yeah, but I'd love to see that. If they did that, I think it'd be amazing because I think you'd get a lot of tourism from the US coming over to Paris. Like, I want to go and see
Yeah. That's a
Ewok
good point.
Village. Plus, we get to see biker scouts, and we get to see maybe people dressed in their Endor ponchos, or the like the cast members could be in Endor ponchos, camo ponchos, and
Well,
you could do all that.
I think that'd give the little people jobs back again rather than all this CGI rubbish.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Or just import some Ewoks.
Why not?
Um, but don't they have that on Lucas Ranch? They might do, mate. But we can't go to Lucas Ranch, can we? As a general rule, isn't it invite only? Um,
It's a
yeah.
long way
I
for us
just
to go.
it just seems like they've brought this new um ride system out. In fact, uh, WDW News Today on YouTube, big news like Disney News channel. They released a video yesterday, going on about the ride system, and their thumbnail is the picture of the arm and biker scout. Um,
Mm. You might be onto something there.
that's one helmet I'd never use at 200 mile per hour. Would pull your head off. Yeah. What was it I read yesterday? I read something yesterday saying in the law, the official mile an hour of those speeder bikes is something like 300 odd mile an hour. It might even be close to 400 mile an hour. And I'm like, who's who's riding that at that speed?
Yeah,
Um,
they're doing a good job at dodging the trees, though, aren't they?
yeah, got to, want you? Um, yeah, so I just thought that was quite interesting. I thought a ride we could do that, and I do think they'll heavily play on Mandalorian and Grogu. If I don't think there's going to be any problem with it making money. I think because people will want to go, even if they go so they can slag it off. People are going to go, so it's going to make money.
Mm.
I'm going to say, top of my head, something like 1.3 billion. I don't think it's going to make Avatar money, um, which is nearer 2 billion, isn't it? But I think they're going to look over one between 1 and 1.5 billion. So they're going to make money. 100% it's going to make money. I don't think it'll be a flop. So I think they'll heavily rely on that. I mean, there's without spoiling it for Paul, um, there's just been a leak of some Funko that are based on the movie, and there's some characters in it that we know are going to be in it now. There's also what's the toy line that's just come out? So there's been leak of some toys that are coming out, uh, based on based on the movie. So they've come out now. The toys are out now to buy. Um,
I think they're on pre-order, aren't they?
Maybe. Um, and there's a new ship. Um, so we know whose ship it is and what ship it is. Oh, it's Lego. So some new Lego that's been leaked that will be on pre-order from the beginning of May. They've it's been leaked, these sets. So it's got the new Razor Crest, and the color scheme of that. So we know what color scheme that is. Uh, Paul's saying they should employ Oompa Loompas. Um, and then there's another new ship. We've seen one of these characters in the trailer without spoiling it for Paul, but they have a ship, and it comes with Grogu, so you know that they're gonna. So there's little bits we can get from. That's on Lego Shop, yeah. So there's a few new things going to be in that have coming out. So you can piece bits of the movie and where it's going and what it's going to do. And there's with a new park being built in the UK, there might be a tie-in with the new park being built in the UK. That's Universal, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's about 10 years away, isn't it?
Yeah,
Something like that.
2031, I think it
Mm.
opens. I think the only way that would happen, because I can't see Disney doing a deal with them. So the only way that happens is if Universal buy the rights to
Yeah,
Lucasfilm.
I don't think they'd bother with that, will they?
No, and I don't think they'll bother because um, J.K. Rowling had a deal with Disney for Harry Potter. Disney were getting Harry Potter, uh, and she set a deadline, and Disney didn't contact her. She set them a price. It said you've got till this deadline. Disney never contacted her, and then the day after it was announced, Universal we're building Harry Potter
I think Disney
world,
missed out on there because that's
and
big.
Disney will be kicking themselves.
Yeah, because Harry Potter's really big.
Yeah. Yep, Paul's. There you go. It's Universal coming to the UK. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait for that. That should be fun. Because there's supposed to be Back to Future coming there, so I'm a big Back to Future fan. Love Back to Future as well. So that should be fun. But what are you hoping for then for sort of the future of Star Wars? What would you like to see as a series or a movie? Or because I've heard that because the rumor is they're going to announce a new trilogy.
I would like them to personally go back to the prequels and do a series on Jango Fett because Jango Fett's one of my favourite characters, and I think we need, and also Count Dooku, and I think we need a series of Jango Fett because I think they can do a lot with Django, obviously being a bounty hunter and that, and how his connection came in with. I know it from the prequels. It did show a little bit with his dealings with Count Dooku, but I think they can do a lot with that and and the Count Dooku story. You know,
Yeah, Count
he's
Count Dooku,
he's a great character.
Count Dooku would be really good because we've seen it in animation last year, didn't we? But
Yeah,
we've his sort of origin story and backstory would be good.
because if you notice with Count Dooku, he's not fully Sith. You've only got to look at his eyes. He's not fully
Yeah,
Sith.
I'd love to see an Asajj sort of in live action. I'd love to see Asajj Ventress in live action. I'd love to see um, Plagueis. I'd love to see. I know we got a glimpse in the Acolyte, and I know that's a swear word to some people, but um, yeah, I'd love to see Plagueis. I think that scene at the end of that was forget all the negatives of it, the chanting and the whatever, all the weirdness. I think that moment, I don't think anyone.
Expected it.
Yeah, I don't think. I think there was rumours it was going to happen, but I don't think anyone sort of watched that moment and didn't think,
Mm.
oh, we've got to see where this goes in season two. you know, I think most people looked at it and thought, right, finally we're getting somewhere. It's going to spice up in season two, and
Yeah. I mean, when you look at Star Wars as a whole, there's loads of characters on both sides that can have their individual own storylines and series, etc. You know, and it's just picking the right character and a good storyline. You know, just to fill in a lot of the gaps. You know,
chat link I just sent you is to do with Lego. Is that on Instagram, mate? Let me have a quick look.
oh dear, Doug, I feel sorry for you, my friend.
Yep, that's the one, Paul, on the picture that you sent me. So brand new Razor Crest, and it's yellow and grey.
That's interesting. I'm going to
On
be
second
interested.
watch, I actually sorry, just
Yeah, that's right.
I actually like Acolyte. I enjoyed the Acolyte. Yeah, I know. Watch them views suddenly drop from 4 to 0. I didn't have a problem with the. No, I'm not going to say I didn't have a problem. I did have a problem. There were certain parts of it that were. Now, I wasn't one of those that were like, oh, but Anakin had the Metachlorians and this, that, and the other, and he was the chosen one, and you know, there's nothing written anywhere that says things can't have happened and then get covered up. You know, uh, I don't know. I didn't like all the chanting. I thought that was a bit weird. But I thought Chimere was an amazing character. I thought he was brilliant. I thought it was clever how he did it. Um, I liked. Um, I love the scene right at the end where we get to see the lightsaber bleed and turn red from blue to red. I thought that was incredible. Um, and then Plagueis, seeing Plagueis, I wanted to see a season two, just to see how that goes. I mean, we keep hearing there might be a season two, they might bring it, but just back under a different name and call it Plagueis or you
Didn't we
know,
also see the back of Yoda
yeah,
in one of the
yeah,
scenes? Hmm.
yeah, yeah, right. That was in the post credit, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. Uh, on second watch, yes, on second watch. Cantina check link. I've just done that. Yes, and check the date. Oh, I missed the date, mate. Let me have a look at the date. Uh, yeah, I've not. I've Paul. I can't click on the date. If I click on the link, it might kick me off the stream. So, um, I'll have a look in a bit. I can have a look at my phone, I suppose. Um, yeah, I think it's kind of spoiled it a little bit. The Lego stuff. Talking of, so all the helmets I get, for some reason, I like to buy a Funko. Um, to match. So, for example, I've got them all above this door here on a shelf. But uh, so if I have Luke, I have Luke with his helmet on as a Funko. Keep him in the box. Keep him inside protective cases. Don't don't know why. I bought one, and then you know what it's like once you go down the rabbit hole. Then don't you? Uh, excuse me. God, I keep got hiccups. Paul. Anakin had chlamydia, not midi-chlorians. 26th of April, which is a Sunday. Uh, 26th of April. Interesting. Um, you think they'd have come out for? Would that Paul? Does it say they're available to buy or pre-order from the 26th of April? Because it would make sense in that case that they're going to come out for the movie. Doug says worth it for Padme. There's a Padme obsession with this viewership. Everyone loves Padme. Don't we all? My daughter, funny enough, my daughter asked me yesterday, could she get Padme outfit? She likes the pink and reddish yellow dress that she wears in the movies. When she's exploring sort of round Naboo with Anakin. So my daughter, can you buy me one of them? Because we were looking at cosplay outfits for some reason. Don't know why. So talking of cosplay, so have you made all yours or have you bought it as an outfit
Uh, I
or a bit of
I
both?
I bought it. I bought all mine. I've done a little work to it. So I've done a little bit of weathering on the helmet and whatnot. But the majority of it, near enough all of it, was bought. And that was just pure fact of time constraints, etc. You know. Um, but I am looking at a 3D printer. And looking at 3D printing my own armor out. So that's something for the future that I'm thinking about. But yeah, I mean, it's if you haven't done cosplay, it's 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 fantastic. Once because I always used to go and yourself, you see these cosplayers and all that. And you think, be great to be a stormtrooper or a Jedi and things like that. But when you're actually there and you're in it, it's like you actually get into the role. It's like it's fantastic, and I'm just because I'm actually going to do a video on how I've got my armor set up with my voice changer with the speaker, the sound system and that because mine's all in the chest plate, not in the helmet. I've
All
got the
right.
microphone in the helmet, but it's in the chest plate.
Because a
But
lot of people use gloves, don't they? So like, where's my camera? So they
yeah,
do that with the
yeah, press them and that gives them the real sounds and all that. But I'm looking at getting a system where I can't think what they call it now, but it's like a little disc, and you put it on somewhere on your armor, and it uses the armor as the sound and all that. So I'm looking into that as well, maybe for an armor that when I eventually print one out, when I look into that.
Have
But yeah,
you joined the Facebook group yet? That's set up.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
can't remember who's in it and who's not in it because I asked.
Yeah, it's under my personal name, not as
It is, it is. Yeah, Doug, you're on there as well, I think, aren't you, Doug? Yeah, no, because I've had fellow Mancunian, is it Trooper? What's he
Trooper
called?
Cooler.
Trooper Cooler
And
is
believe it
is
or not,
joining.
I've got Trooper Cooler fans in my helmet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
fantastic.
heard really good things about him. Um, I'd love to buy. I'd love to do it. I'd love to get a full setup, but two things come to my mind. A, I'm a little bit overweight, and B, I'm at an age where I need to pee a lot.
Well, definitely don't be a stormtrooper then.
So I'm thinking, what out? The most obvious would be Jedi. Um, however, yeah, I did toy with the idea. There's a shop on on AliExpress that gets some good reviews. Now, I know they're not 100% accurate. I get all that, but they're quite cheap for
Mm,
kits, and they get really good reviews. The material's quite thin, but it's not like a big heavy
mm.
cloak and stuff for Jedi's.
So for me,
Um,
I think if you're going to cosplay, I prefer to cosplay with a helmet on because it gives you that when you're interacting with people, they're thinking who is under
yeah,
that helmet.
I am thinking a Mando of some sort. So Doug's put here my voice changer clips on my belt under my cloak, and he's also put Paz Vizsla's huge. I said slightly overweight. Doug, what are you doing to me?
But then you've got your mate that 3D prints. Get him to 3D print you an armor, make your own armor up.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying about my daughter wanting to do her version of Sabine's um helmet. She's probably going to want some armor with it as well. I do like the idea of doing my own um Mando of some sort.
Mm.
I love the idea of that.
Well,
Paul
well,
suggests I should get the Iron Man suit from Iron Man 2. Someone else saying that I'm fat. And have you seen some of the processions? Some of them look like
Mandos.
Panther Mandos. I have, and fair play to them. You know, I think when you're a big person, male or female, to have the confidence to dress up, like to have confidence is one thing, but to have confidence to dress up and go out and parade and feel proud, and I think that's amazing. You know, and fair play to them. You know, I used to be really athletic and really fit. I was in the fitness industry for most of my life. Um, so I was always fit, and then I got quite ill and piled the weight on, and I'm trying to lose it again, and blah blah blah. You know, woe me. Um, but when I see people like big people out running, and like people will make comments and all that, and I just think, do you know what? Fair play, you're out doing it. I'm not. You know. So when I see them, I'm not exactly a racing snake. You know, I don't think I've ever been a racing snake. Um, no, so
the,
but in
the thing
answer to
is,
your question, yeah, I've seen sort of the Banthamandos. I think that's a brilliant saying. Um, yeah, and some of them look absolutely fantastic. So yeah, it's an idea. I quite like the idea of it. It's a confidence thing though, like you said. I'm not sure I've got the confidence at the
mm,
moment to do it.
well, I've done my last couple of videos that I put out. Um, was I don't know if you've seen them yet, but I went to one of the shows up in Newark Showground, and that was my first time actually going around filming in public, and that was a little bit of a nerve wracking sort of like because you feel a fool just walking around with the camera and that. But halfway through, I felt quite confident. I thought, well, they're all busy looking at everything. It's but just crack on, and that's what I did. And then my latest video that I put out, I actually went down to the bunker in Barnsley, and
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
I've not seen that video. Have you been?
yeah, I've been, and I
It's
was
an
lucky
hour
enough.
away for me.
Yeah, well, mine was like 2.5 hours journey for me, and I had an exclusive. He actually opened up the shop to accommodate me because I was going to do some filming there. So you know, fantastic. You need to get down there. It's a fantastic place.
I said this
Um,
a couple of videos ago. I emailed him because on one of his videos, have you seen a long time ago? Have you seen
I've
that
seen a
YouTube
couple of
channel?
them. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them his
So
videos. Yeah.
they've got quite pally with him, and they went and did a video pre-opening, before the store was even open. Um, he had uh, a life-size Ewok, and he had something else that I saw. So I messaged him to see if they were available, if they're for sale, and
Mm,
if so, how much. Because in the video he said everything in the shop's for sale. Um,
not
never
everything.
never came back to me.
No, no. He answers his WhatsApp more than anything else.
Right.
You know. Um, But yeah,
Paul
yeah, worth a
Paul
visit.
says I should dress up as a bantha.
Hmm.
Oh, it's a little bit mean. That a little bit mean.
I've got a good one for you. You could go as the Rancor trainer.
Means me getting my nipples out. I'd go and my kids would be with me, and everyone would go, "Why has your mum not got a top on?" Or "Why has your mum got a beard?" Um, what's Doug's port? I swore I'd never run another step when I left the Paras. I've stuck to that. So when people ask when I was in, I say 6 stone ago. Yeah.
I think life's too short, and I think whether you're fat, you're thin, whatever, you've got to enjoy what you're doing. And for me, it's this Star Wars and cosplay and whatnot. Enjoy what you're doing because life is too short. Regardless of what size you are. And there's just getting back on the cosplay. There's loads of people out there that are far bigger than me and you. And it don't matter to them. Who cares? If people don't like it, that's up to them. As long as you enjoy it.
I think I want to do it for the not in the sense that I want to go places and go to meetups and stuff. I just think building the costumes with my kids and sort of all putting them on, even if it's Halloween or
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go to the Mando and Grogu movie dressed as a Mando and then sit there awkwardly all the way through the movie, thinking this hurts. Um, so I'm not going to do that. But I think to do stuff and build it with them, I think could be fun. Could be a bit of a
yeah.
laugh. Could be a
I,
bit. Could be a bit of fun.
I think it's more the children when you see the kids and they're so excited to be seeing some of their heroes from film and that. It's just fantastic. You know.
I've got a mate who helps with the Aintree Comic Con. So they have a Comic Con in Liverpool at Aintree every year, and he's one of the people that help settle that up and get involved in that. And he goes and dresses as Maul,
Oh, I bet that's a fantastic costume. Take
and
ages to put that makeup on.
yeah, and he looks fantastic when he does it. Um, and just the reason I'm saying is because last time I went with my kids, and my little boy was like, "Oh, it's Darth Maul, Darth Maul, Darth Maul," and he wanted pictures with Darth Maul, and he was dressed as a Jedi, and they had like the lightsabers, and they were like posing with the light, and he thought
Brilliant.
it was the best thing in the
Mm.
world ever, and it was so I didn't even realize it was my mate, and then later on I was showing him the pictures, and I was like, "Oh look," and Benjamin met Darth Maul, and he just pulled me to one side, and he went, "I
That
know
was
it was
me.
me." I was like, it just he was that good. I didn't recognize him.
did
He was
he
fantastic.
did he say to you, I have revealed myself to you?
No, he didn't, but he should have done. He should have done, shouldn't he? Doug's put, I'm overweight and don't care. Still jump out of planes. Do whatever I like. I, if people laugh, I laugh louder. Yeah, and that's the best way to be,
Mm.
mate. Um, yeah, I'm not fat. I'm ripe.
That's the best way to be.
Yeah, I'm like a ripe avocado. I'm a bit squishy, and it's like I'm done. I'm all right. No, I need to lose weight because of my heart. But other than that, I'm all right. So yeah, I'm losing weight. I started losing weight at the beginning of this year, and it's still coming off. So yeah,
One of the best forms of exercise, walking. With my
yeah.
job, with my job, I walk about 10 miles a day.
Right. Well, I had last week. I did a bit of a bit of an intro because I had a hot water bottle, and I knew people were going to go, "Why have you got a hot water bottle? It's not that cold." Um, so I have um two conditions that cause me to be in a lot of pain. Um, my body swells up. So if I get one of them's chronic fatigue, syndrome. And if so, I've been told, oh, go and do some walk, go and do some exercise. But if I do, there's a fine, very fine line, and if I step over that line, I'm in bed for 3 days, and I'm just
Mm.
horrific in pain. It's horrible. I mean, I dosed up before tonight. I've had codeine and all sorts. Yeah. Um, it's not fat. It's plush, all well upholstered. Yeah, yeah. It's okay. I'm a circle. I've always said, Paul and Doug, I've always said I haven't got a six pack. I've got a keg because you fit more in a keg than a six pack. So there you
uh,
go.
Something interesting I found out when I was at that up Newark in talking to one of the because there was a lot of droid builders up there, and
Yeah,
I was talking to one of the droid builders, and I mentioned the mouse droid because like the one you've got, and he said, "Come with me," and he took me over and he showed me his mouse droid. Okay, he took the top off the mouse droid, and all it is a remote control car.
yeah.
He's taken the top off the remote control car, so you can see the innards of that with the wheels,
Mm,
and put the mouse droid on it and worked it all around that. I thought that was fascinating.
yeah,
Some projects that I thought, well, do you know what? Get myself a remote control car. That's a project that potentially you could do.
yeah. And it's not a hard build. I mean, the only reason I bought the Disney one was just the price at the time. It was 90 quid.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I still can't get hold of one of them for love nor money.
See, the annoying thing is, there's loads in the US. Wish you'd bring them up. Doug says the human body is 75% water, so I'm
I'm
flooded.
flooded.
That's brilliant. He did what now? What did I say? I can't remember what I said, Paul. What did I say for me to say that? Um, yeah, no, did I get what was your initial opinion of the Grogu Mando and Grogu trailer? Then I assume you've seen it. You have seen it, yeah. You've said, but what was your initial thought? Were you not upset? Upset isn't the word. Were you sort of as miffed as I was, or did you just sort of
To be
see it
honest with
for
you,
what it was for?
the first time I saw it was when you popped up, and I
Right.
was watching it when you was on, and obviously I've got to be careful here for Paul, but yeah, my thoughts were the same as yours. What is going on here?
Yeah.
It's like, hmm, is this anything to do with the film, or is it just
Well, it initially come out that um. So I'm just reading Paul's comment. Um, it initially come out, and the general thing was, oh, it's nothing to do with the movie, and you're overreacting, and this, that, and the other, which wound me up even more because I'm like, well, if it's nothing to do with the movie, why have they labelled it as official trailer?
yeah? Because they had it Mandalorian and Grogu on it, didn't they? At the end,
So apparently, since then, they've come out. Disney have come out and said it is part of the movie, but because it resembled this old advert, Budweiser advert, so closely, and it doesn't. I've looked at the old advert, and the similarities are a horse and carriage. Um,
it reminded me of a western.
well, that I think that was down to the voiceover, wasn't it? But they've added the voiceover just for the parody,
Mm.
um, and they've used a bit of the footage. And sort of since finding that out, it's like, okay, well, it has got something to do with the film, and it has kind of given us another hint, and it has kind of X, Y, Z, A, B, C, whatever. Um, and I was always told if like if it's a joke or something like that, and you have to explain it, then it's missed the mark.
Mm.
It's not had the impact that you desired, and it's kind of like if you've had to explain it, it wasn't right. And that's how I felt with this trailer. It was like the fact that I've had to have it explained to me was like, and like I said, every time someone goes, yeah, but it wasn't aimed for you, and it goes, well, it is because I'm a Star Wars fan, so of course it was aimed at
Mm.
me. And the fact that they did it as an inside joke to 4% of the world's population seemed a bit
Yeah.
of a bizarre
Well,
PR move.
that's why I said it was. It seemed more aimed at the American market, like you say.
And how many of those who watched it during the Super Bowl are diehard Star Wars fans? I bet there was 0.01 or 0.1% of the people that watched that are diehard or even fringe Star Wars fans who got it.
Incidentally, what teams were playing?
Seahawks won, but I
I
don't
didn't know
know.
whether that had anything to do with the advert.
Right, no, I don't know. No, no, I'm not. No, I'm Paul. Don't you even dare comment on this. I'm a football fan. He keeps sending me messages calling it soccer because he
Soccer.
knows it winds me up. Um, I'm a football fan, so that day, so Sunday was a massive game in the Premier League. So I watched Seahawks Patriots. There you go. So
Ain't your
I
fault,
watched
Doug.
that. So all I was bothered about was that. I completely forgot the Super Bowl was on. To be honest with you. And it was only when I woke up in the middle of the night I'd seen sort of people. I checked my phone. I saw people talking about it, and Disney had done a post, and I thought, well, I'm not watching it now because my wife's asleep. So I watch it in the morning. The first thing I did when my alarm went off was I got my phone and I watched it, and I was like, oh, um, yeah.
What's
So
this all
I
about?
was more bothered about the Premier League result, so and the football. So I'm a Panthers fan. There you go. Yeah, I used to when I did my first live stream with Regal. He's a Minnesota fan. And I was saying to him, I used to be a fan of the NHL when I was a kid. I used to, my dad always used to wake me up. I'd go to bed, my dad would wake me up, and we'd go and watch the Super Bowl in the middle of the night. We'd have, Paul, I'm going to ban you from the channel. Don't even go there. Um, he's spelling out soccer. Um, yeah, it's one of the funniest memories I have. Sort of when I was growing up, me and my dad would sit and watch Super Bowl, and I'd either have the Monday off school because I was that
Mm.
knackered, or I'd go in absolutely shattered, and it didn't matter who the game was. I didn't even understand it. It's just I remember sitting with my dad because he's not here anymore, and I can remember sort of sitting and watching the Super Bowl. And I used to like back then the team was Chicago Bears, and they had a player called the Refrigerator.
Oh yeah, he just used to come on for sort of like just to get into the scrum and then back out again, didn't he?
Yeah, defensive
Yeah.
player. And he always had a black visor. You couldn't see his eyes. And yeah, that got me into that when I was a kid. I used to love that.
I mean,
Um,
it's quite funny with the Americans because you know they call it soccer, but obviously we call it football. But their football is played with a rugby ball.
I I will say so. I don't know if you caught it earlier. So after that video, um, Doug might understand this. When I did my reaction video, um, I made a comment of it being soft man's rugby. Um, so I don't know whether I lost my followers. I lost a load of followers. I don't
What?
know whether it.
Just through that?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
So I don't know whether it was because they thought I was hating on Disney Star Wars, which I wasn't. Um, or whether because I called the American football soft man's rugby.
Hmm.
But I lost for me a lot of followers. I lost 10 followers within 4 hours.
Wow.
I've gained them back this week, so I don't
All
know whether
10.
people have. Yeah, I'm where I was. So,
Okay.
um, Doug played for Bournemouth Buccaneers in his younger days. Nice. That's a big commute, isn't it, from Scotland?
That is, isn't it?
That's impressive, that, Doug. Let me guess. You'd take off and you'd parachute in. Halo jump. Halo jump into the stadium. Um, what's Paul saying? I never say it. You bloody do, Paul. You message me about soccer all the time. You even said to me when I said I was at the football, going to the football the other night, you went about the soccer. I spoke to Paul on Wednesday and my team were playing and I was going to the game and he was like, "Oh, cool, and it's soccer then." Um, I can promise you it hurts like fuck. 3 days to recover. Yeah, I can imagine, mate, getting hit with them helmets and the pads. I tell you how bad it. My dad used to play professional rugby. He used to play for Salford many moons ago, and he broke both his legs in a game and had to
Blimey.
give up.
Hmm.
I mean, nowadays, broken legs, you'd be out for the season, but you'd be back.
Hmm. Can I ask you a question?
Yep,
Your Moss Isley Cantina back
yep.
there, was that a request or did you ask them to make you that? Because I would be interested in one for my channel. That
So
because I think that's awesome.
that is on their Etsy.
Okay,
Um, but however,
I think that is awesome.
they were very kind. I didn't ask for this, uh, and I didn't say I was doing a YouTube video, but they obviously thought they'd do a bit of a Google search, realised that I had a YouTube channel and made me. Oh,
Oh wow!
where's it gone? Where's it gone? Camera's trying to. I've got it on. I've got it on. Hang on. I've got it
What's going
on.
on?
Right, is that still following me now? Yeah, hang
Yeah,
on. Let me try and.
that's a flash one you got there following you.
Yeah. So, oh, what's it doing? Hang on. Let me change that. I can change the setting. Tracking mode, standard mode. That shouldn't do it now, but it should zoom in.
That
So
that
they
is
made me
awesome.
that as well.
That is
So
awesome.
I didn't ask for that. They sent me that. That was really kind of them. Um,
Do you think
yeah,
it'd be a bit cheeky for me to contact them and
no,
speak to them or not?
no, not at all. They have said to me if there's anything specific I want doing, they'll do it. Obviously they'll charge me for it, but
Yeah.
if I send them a design, they can. I
Oh dear.
can't put that one up, Doug. I can't put that comment up because I'll. Oh, now live in Overton, Hampshire. Right, that makes sense. Yeah, it's not one of those cameras because this one's visible. Um, no, it's a good camera. This one actually, Doug. Imperial. Is that still following me? Yes, there you go. Should follow me.
I like
I
that.
can I can also so say I wanted to focus on that helmet.
Yeah.
So in the back end software of the camera,
Yeah.
I can have that as view two. So like if I press number two, it would zoom in and focus on the helmet.
That's impressive. That is
It
impressive.
also has a desk mode. So if I press the button now, the camera would tilt down and show you my desk.
Right.
Um, I won't do it because I have a light bar just below it. So if the camera tilts down, all you're going to see is the light bar.
So is this the camera that stays on the computer when you do the live streams and that? Is this the camera that you're talking about?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
camera that I'm using now. So
Yeah.
it's called eMeet Pixie. So I've got if I've just got the back end up here now, I've got eMeet Studio. It's a 4K camera. Although when you're doing lives like this, YouTube downgrades it to 1080.
Yeah.
So although it is a 4K camera, they put it down. They could have done with those on Hoth. Yeah. So yeah, have you got the details of where I got that sign from?
I'm not sure. I might have done.
I
Could you
I,
send them to me?
I
Just to,
can do,
yeah.
and I did a video as well. It's Kingdom Treasures Company on Etsy.
Yes,
So
yes,
they're a
so I did
UK
see the
company.
video. Yeah,
Yeah, they're a UK
yeah.
based company.
Oh, that's good.
You don't have to watch the video again, but if you go into the description of that video, there's a link
Yeah.
to their Etsy.
Oh, okay. I might drop them an email.
They've not asked me to say this, but if you tell them that you got it off the
Off you.
details off
Yeah.
me,
Yep. You never know.
never know, they might do you a favour, they might do me a
Yeah.
favour in the future.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
I know SWB Creations, who did my
Ball.
yeah, Jedi
Yeah.
training ball. He's had loads of people reach out to him from watching my video.
Yeah.
So
okay, cool.
I just realised that I think I'm shouting. I hear my wife shout something. It's probably shut the fuck
Be
up.
quiet.
So what's that? Yeah, definitely check them out. They've got some great stuff on their Etsy store. They used to do a lot of 3D printed stuff. I originally bought a couple of years ago. In just sort of tail end of lockdowns, I built a little bar for my garden. I was going to buy this bar and I'd seen it. It was like 300 odd quid. I thought, I'm not paying that. I'll build my own. And the guy had put the dimensions on his advert that he was selling them, and I thought, I can build that. And I'll change it slightly. So I built my own little bar for the garden and put a cover over it so it's protected from the wet rain and stuff. But I wanted a little sign for the front of it. So they 3D printed one and coloured it all in. It was great, but you can still see the layer lines. That is laser cut MDF, and they've painted it all. And yeah, it's really smart. They do a Black Spire Outpost one, which is a replica of the Galaxy's Edge logo. So I'm going to get that one as well.
Nice. I'll give them a check out and drop them an
they
email.
definitely do some like if you wanted a channel logo doing. I mean, they've taken my logo and put it. I didn't send them that. They've obviously gone on, seen my logo, stuck it in their software, and laser cut it into or laser etched it onto the sign.
Because I've just recently updated my logo.
Yeah, I like it. It's nice.
Yeah, cheers.
Because you sent it me, didn't you? And you said, "Oh, I've just changed it." No, I like it. It's nice. It's a nice logo. I quite like that. And like you say, I think it suits your channel more.
Yeah, I do. It took me a while to get that point, but finding out what I wanted, because I was having a think, and because I got on my intros where you have the Pro Droid come across at the start, I thought, do you know what, that probably is my sort of like mascot type thing. So I went ahead and decided to design that. Got there and I thought, I'll go with that.
I need to change my intro at the beginning, and I need to update it. That was something I quickly put together when I had one subscriber. I think my first sub was Paul. I think that's why Paul's been there from day one. Yeah, he probably regrets it, but
yeah,
it's just abuse now.
I think with your channels, it each day is a learning curve, isn't it? And speaking to people like yourself, I get some good ideas from you and from other people, and you just move on from there, don't you, and try and make the channel better.
I think the two things or the three things I need to do, I need to change my editing style, but I've started doing that on my Commander Cody helmet. Was the first one I did. Tonight's video I've pushed back to tomorrow because I think doing the two video, I normally do a video on a Saturday, but because I've started doing these lives, I was only doing them to sort of fill a void while
Mm.
Regal was having a bit of a break. I'm still waiting for my change. What was I saying? So yeah, I think because I'd released a video at 8 o'clock and then I was doing these at 9 or 9:30, my views have plummeted on my long form videos. So because I don't think it knows which one to push.
Mm. I,
So
I'll tell you what I struggle. Well, I don't struggle with, but it's difficult to know when the optimum time to put a video out.
well, on your back end, on your studio, on your back end,
Mm.
it will tell you when most people are viewing.
Will it? Oh,
So
okay.
mine, it says most people are in the US, which is fairly obvious. And the best time for me to post is like
8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
8 o'clock, which is
Mm.
why I do it at 8.
Interesting.
Um, so because 8 o'clock's their lunchtime.
Depending on where you are in the US, I
Yeah,
guess, isn't it?
but most of my viewers are on the
Mm.
East Coast, so it's like their lunchtime. So they're just having like shorts. It tells me put subtitles on your shorts because most people will sit. Believe it or not, most people sit on a toilet on the lunch break or and they'll watch shorts, but they don't want the volume on because they don't want
Fair
people to.
enough.
So it's bizarre. I've not put a video on since 2019. Yeah, maybe you should, Doug. Some of your stuff's good, mate. Doug has got a hell of a collection. I don't know if anyone's seeing it. Doug, you should post pictures of your. So I set up the Facebook group so people could ask advice or about collections or like display how to display stuff like for example my lightsaber hilts and stuff like that. And like I asked you about your hooks for your helmets. But Doug's got a really good collection, so maybe you should if
I'll have a little scout around Doug's
yeah,
YouTube.
if anyone on here now watching or like yourself, Imperial, uh, maybe do a post and say, look, this is what I collect. It's helmets or hilts or everything. Um, yeah, just get some interaction on there, and I think people will share. And because
Mm.
I've seen some stuff on other forums, people post, I think, oh, that's brilliant, and then I can never find it again. So my videos are parachuting videos. Have you ever done a parachuting video of you dressed in Star Wars cosplay? Know what I mean? Maybe there's a niche for you there.
Mm.
That's a niche.
Yeah. So,
Um. So yeah. So if you get a chance, Doug, go in because I think I saw you join. Um. No. He's put no. Um. Yeah. Post. Do a post and put. Oh, this is what I'm into collecting helmets or lightsaber because I started off as helmets and then it's like hilts and now I'm collecting blasters and stuff like that. So I always find it sort of interesting what people collect and why they collect
yeah.
it. And
I
like I put in the description, there's no right or wrong,
mm,
and I don't want people going, you've collect Hasbro, they're just cheap toys. Yeah, they are, but they're cheap, and that's why I buy them. My kids play with mine,
mm,
they grab mine, and if they smash one, it's like, yeah, I'd be pissed off, but it's £100 rather than. I tell you what, I have just bought. Actually, is it in here? Yes. So I've just bought, and this is it stayed in the box. So I've just bought the Dom Post from the 1990s. Um, uh, Still boxed, never been out the box, but it will be coming out the box. Um, so there's two helmets everyone wants. There's the Anakin Pod Racer helmet, which I can't find for love nor money, other than in the US, and the Naboo Starfighter helmet. So I bought that. I got that.
And the boost
To blag one.
Starfighter, yeah.
Yeah, managed to blag one of them. The only problem is the plastic on it is so thin. And I know if I get it out, my little boy's going to try and pull the goggles down and they're going to snap and you can't replace them.
Yeah.
So I need to wait until I move all my X-Wing helmets up onto the wall
And then
and
pop
then I
that
can
one.
put it high enough out of reach that he can't touch it.
Yeah.
But Doug said he did threaten to wear his Iron Man helmet once. You should do it. That should be, maybe that should be your thing. Skydiving in different, or parachute jumping out of planes with different storm helmets on. Let me see if I can grab this dump off the post. So, is where the
Oh
camera's
yeah.
all funny.
That don't look a bad helmet, to be honest with you.
So it's, oh, where's the
Oh,
camera gone?
it's to your right. There you go.
There we go. It's not following me now, but I can do. So yes, it comes in this box. But the oh, it's following me again now. So, but the goggles are so thin, so brittle. Because I mean, God, when did it come out? It was
99.
99. Yeah, so they came out for episode 1.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So
You can do a video on that one or not?
yeah, I will be. But I need to do it when the little man's not about, because if he
He's going to want
sees
it.
that, he's gonna want to play with it. He's gonna, can I try it on? Can I try it on? I'm gonna say no, and then I'm gonna hear an almighty crash, or I'm gonna hear him scurry out of the room one day when I'm downstairs, and I'm gonna come up and find the goggles cracked on it, because the goggles on it aren't proper goggles. They're like really thin plastic, and I've seen loads of them available, but the goggles are always cracked. So I come across one. The guy's had it years. He's been trying to sell it, and for some reason people aren't buying it. So I think he wanted 130 quid for it. Bearing in mind they were 20 quid when they come out. And I offered him 110, and he said
We
yeah.
took it, yeah.
He took it. So
Nice.
And that was posted. So I got that. I felt comfortable playing that. I did see an Anakin one which was in perfect condition last year, and I messed about. She wanted 140. I offered her 120. She said she'd take 130, and I'm like, no, I only want to pay 130. And in between messing about, someone just bought it. So I've said I saw this come up because it's been on and off loads, and I've bought stuff off this guy before. He must keep changing his mind, taking it off, and then I messaged him. I said, "Look, I've bought stuff off you before. Would you take 110, and I'll just transfer the money now. I won't mess about." And he just put, "Yeah, that's fine." So he let me do the offer. He accepted it, and I had it sort of 3 days later. Doug's put, unfortunately, it won't look right jumping for the D-Day anniversary of Anaheim. Arnhem, sorry. We wear World War II gear. Yeah, do you know what, Doug? That's another trip I did. So my favourite movie of all time is A Bridge Too Far. Again, goes back to my granddad was a captain in the Royal Engineers. So sorry for those that are tuning in for Star Wars. It's not Star Wars. So my granddad was a captain in the Royal Engineers, and he was the first on Dunkirk, and he was the last off. They went on, cleared all the mines, had to wait for all the troops to leave, and then reset all the mines. I mean, I've got pictures of my granddad with Montgomery. That's how,
Wow, fantastic.
yeah. Um, I've got my granddad's World War II helmet. I mean, that thing seen action with his name in it, Captain. The surname. And can't where I was going with this. What was this?
Arnhem.
World War II. Yeah. So one of my favourite films of all time is A Bridge Too Far. Loved it, and it's all about because
Arnhem.
the bridge was on him, and we did a trip over when I was a kid. Um, Maybe when I was 10, 12, and that always sticks in my head. And we went over to Arnhem, and yeah, we went and did that. So yeah, that's amazing. So yeah, huge kudos to you there, Doug, doing that. Um, Sorry, yeah, I just go off on tangents. That's why the numbers drop. Um,
How
so what
many
was
have you
I
got
saying?
watching at the moment?
Two. There's
Oh,
there's me on my phone because I can see if any problems come up quicker on my phone, and Doug because it doesn't count you because you're in the stream.
oh, okay.
So there's Doug and me. Um, yeah, two watching, but it's fine. I'm not bothered. I'm happy. I'm happy chatting, and Doug's here. We should have got Doug on actually, but it's probably a bit late now. My dad was 6th Airborne Division, but I've jumped on him several times. Wow, that's amazing. I keep saying, Doug, I've got all my granddad's medals. So I've got all his medals in a smashed up frame that he made, and it's all fallen apart because he's long gone. And then he had loads of miniatures made of his medals, um, so he could display them, his miniatures. So they need new ribbons on the medals, which I know somewhere that'll do it. And then I need to get it all framed.
Mm.
I've got like the picture of him in Montgomery. I've got his original compass, his compass from the war. I've
Thing
got
is
his
that
helmet.
that's something that you can hand down to your children, isn't it? You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fantastic.
Doug,
And
I won't go on about it here, but if you've got an idea, so I've got my granddad's Second World War helmet, but obviously it's got the original liner, it's got the original strap, but it does have rust on it. Um, I don't want to paint it, obviously, for obvious reasons. Uh, what's the best way to preserve it? Because I've got in my head to spray it with a clear lacquer, but then I don't want to cause damage to it because it's irreversible. So if you can think of any way I can preserve that helmet and keep it from rusting further, or I mean, it's not got any worse, touch wood, but it will do eventually. So yeah, if you can
I'm
message me about that, that'd be good.
I'm just grabbing a drink. Be back in a
Yeah,
sec.
no worries, mate. So yeah, Doug, if you know of any way I can do that, that'd be fantastic and really helpful, mate. I don't know whether I can just spray it, like I said, or whether I've got to do something special or send it off to somewhere. Because I'll do that as well if I need to. Send it to someone. Just mute Doug's mic while he's getting a drink, just in case he farts or burps or anything. Gently brush off and light film of oil. So like what type of oil would you say? Like a gun oil? Because I've got loads of gun oil. So because I shoot as well. So would like a gun oil work? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, message me. Message me on Instagram, and I can even send you some pictures, and you know, sort of how bad or good it is. You know, because I've got my mate's helmet as well from when he was in Kosovo. Um, so I've got that sort of. I've got them in my garage. So in my man cave in the garage, I've got my granddad's helmet and then my mate's helmet, both sat on mannequin heads. Gun oil's perfect, brilliant. Yeah, I'll send you some pictures anyway, and then you can have a look, and you might go, "Oh, actually, no." Or so Star Wars. So I'll tell you what, while there's two of us, while there's only three of us here, um, what's the helmet you think I've ordered?
Let me get it back up again. Hold on. And I will tell you. Okay, I think you've ordered Star Killer.
No,
Okay, the other one then I think you've ordered is Death Star Gunner.
no.
Oh, you've caught me. Would it be a Clone Trooper helmet?
Nope.
It's not. Okay,
I'm not. No,
interesting.
no.
You've
Doug's
got me now.
Doug's tried to guess. No, and the reason I do want the Tie Fighter. The reason I haven't is people keep putting me off because they keep saying like a tad smaller, and I am holding out hope that
I have two ties
where yours
helmets.
from.
One of them's from a guy in Isle of Wight that makes them. He only deals with the original ones,
Yeah,
and the other one was from a guy in America. And I will say the tie helmets are massive. So if you've got a big head, you'll fit in one.
yeah. I think as well. If I'm getting, because I'd love the attack driver helmet, and I'd love the um.
It's
See, I think Paul's gone, so he's probably. I've had a message of Instagram, so he's probably messaged me saying gone to bed. Um, so I can talk. So I'm holding out Hasbro because Hasbro haven't announced any helmets. I'm holding out that Hasbro are going to announce an ATAT driver for the release of the new movie
well,
because we know there's ATATs in it.
yeah. I know. Uh, what's the place down in London? They've made them, haven't they? But they are rather expensive. I think they make them to order. Um,
There's RS Prop
RS
Masters.
Prop Masters, that's the one. Yeah,
They're here, and they're just up the road from me.
yeah. Well, they make them, don't they? But I can't
Yeah,
find them. I can't find them on their website. I think you have to contact them to have them.
yeah. Well, I'm in Manchester, and RS are Manchester based. They're in Stockport.
Okay, because
So they are 20 minutes for me.
I Atat's one of the ones that I'm like you would want as well. I think it's a fantastic helmet. Basically it's like the well, it is the tie helmet, isn't it? But just changed.
Yeah, RS, Doug says. So Doug's always put my mate Andy from the Shed of Glittering Delights does them.
What Atats really, Doug? Does he do them for a reasonable price, or are we talking
See,
megabucks?
this is the only thing for me. So I have this thing in my head, right or wrong. I have this thing in my head. I don't want to spend more than £200 on a helmet hilt prop. I feel if it's £200 plus, it's no longer budget.
Hmm.
That's just me. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I think I've just turned me. Follow me off. Oh no. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. That's just to me. My budget is 200 quid.
Hmm.
So like Galaxy Legacy lightsaber hilts are normally around 180, although they're quite often on sale. Like there's some good ones on sale at the moment for like 140 quid in the sales. They've got 20% off on Disney at the moment. Black Series are always around
Hmm.
120 quid. So that to me is perfect.
Because I've noticed because I do have a few statues like gentle giant statues and that, and some of them can be in excess of 200 odd pound. You know.
Well, I bought the Grogu, the one-to-one Grogu, Hot Toys. Now, I wanted it because it's a one-to-one realistic prop. But what put me off is the fact it was 280 quid.
Yeah.
And I actually felt really guilty buying that at that price. And it's at that price where I don't want the kids near it. I don't want the kids touching it. I don't want them even breathing on it, looking at it, because that makes me nervous at that price, them going near it.
Yeah, that's understandable, I guess.
Because my little man will come in this room when I'm not around and he will try helmets on. And before now, I've found, like, I've got a lot of different comlinks. I found comlinks sat on his shelf in his room, which I don't mind because they're all 20, 30 quid props. So if he breaks them, it's not the end of the world to replace.
I was thinking that, episode the prequels, episode 1, you had their comlinks, what Qui-Gon was using, which we know as Star Wars fans is a lady shave.
Women's Gillette razor, yeah.
Gillette razor, yep. That could be a project. Get yourself one of those razors, because I'm thinking about doing that and making one of those props.
Do you follow Van Oaks Props?
No, Van Oaks.
He's American. He's in California.
Okay.
He's just done one.
Oh, is he?
Last week. He's a bit like me or I'm like him. When he gets a prop, he wants all the variants. So he's got the traditional A New Hope comlink, and he was like, I want all the comlinks. Now I'm the same. I've got quite a few different comlinks. So he's done it, and he sourced a Gillette razor, and it wasn't the right one; it was a different one, so we had to print some parts. And they're not cheap. You're paying like 30, 40 quid just for the razor. Yeah, so.
But I think that will make a good. I guess I'd probably be happy to pay 30 quid, and put it down and to do a video on the transformation of it.
I mean,
think that'd be good.
See, the prop I got was from 3D Prop Masters, so his link is in my description in the description. He did mine, printed, painted, weathered, everything. No layer lines in it. I think that was about 35 quid.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
And it's absolutely phenomenal.
There's something in this 3D printing lot, because I did mention earlier I'm thinking about buying a 3D printer.
His prices are rare.
Really?
Considering he's in the Ukraine and he's in a war zone, and goes dark for weeks on end. His props are phenomenal. I mean, anything raw, I get off Jack at Oaks Props.
Oaks Props, yeah.
I get off him just because he's fair priced. He's not, he's not demanding stupid money. He takes pride in how the print comes. I mean, he sent me pictures before now and gone, he spent a day printing something and then he's come back and he's gone, I'm not happy with it. I'm scrapping this. I'm going to print another one.
Really?
It's a raw print.
Yeah.
I'm like, your filament, whatever. But yeah, he's always done really good. But the one who does the finished props, his work is phenomenal.
I mean, I'm quite happy with weathering and all that. So I could buy a raw prop and then weather it. Because I've still got a lot of Nerf guns and whatnot, and I've got a whole bag full of them that I'm going to be doing in the summer with them.
Doug, if you want to plug your mate, anyone like that you think does good prints or props and stuff, stick them in the Facebook group, do a thing, and just put, um, I can recommend these people for props and stuff. The only thing I've said is I don't want businesses spamming it. So I've said it so I have to approve the posts. For if he thinks it's a business, I have to approve it. And I made Paul a mod just for like when I'm not around, he can do it. Um, Cheers, mate. It's engagement. It gets people in the thing talking, and you'd be amazed how many people go, "Oh yeah, I get them off them, and I buy it off them." Yeah.
I'll
So
I'll try and post something soon. I'll pick something in my wide variety of collection, and I'll post something up. Well, like you said, if I post in there a little bit about my collection and what I do, what I collect, yeah, it won't be a long one. It'll just be a short one, but it'll be something there, won't it? Yeah,
yeah, no, it's good. I mean, I said Trooper or whatever he does the fans. I always
Trooper
forget
Cooler, yeah.
Trooper Cooler. I always say Trooper Colour. Yeah, Trooper Cooler. He did a post. I said to him, I messaged him and I sent him a link and said, "Look, join this." It's because I'm Manchester. He's Manchester. It's
Mm,
like it's dead easy. Because I've said to him if he gets time, I'd love to go over and see his setup and film it and do a video on it. Um, so he posted and just put some pictures up and said, "Oh, I do this, I do that," and I don't mind that. Um, I just said to Paul, I didn't want like companies coming on and being like, "Oh, buy from us," or "They're rubbish." Don't you know? I wanted it to be everyone sharing, and
yeah,
so
but
I'm all for people because my channel's about collecting on a budget and promoting fellow fans who build props and make props. And yes, I buy Hasbro, which is a massive company, and yes, I buy Disney's legacy sets, lightsabers, which are massive, but I also buy a lot of fan mates like my Temple Guard. A lot of people will moan. It's like, oh, you got that off Timu. I did, but it was 14 quid.
yeah, it was worth
You
a
know,
gamble, wasn't it? It took about probably 14 weeks to come through, didn't it?
no, do you know what? It came quite quick. I've ordered today. They now do a Darth Nihilus mask.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I've
that's
ordered
quite a
that.
cool
That
mask.
was £14.50.
How much was shipping?
Anything over 15 quid is free shipping. So I ordered some other
Oh,
bits.
oh, okay.
So I ordered myself a Star Wars T-shirt, which was about 8 quid. I thought, 8 quid. I'm really sad. I bought a decal that goes on my credit card. So it's
Mm,
the Millennium Falcon. So it just covers the front of my credit card and it
yeah,
has the cutout for the chip. Um, what else did we? Oh, we ordered the kids some. We're going to Centre Parks in April, so I ordered the kids some uh, pool. The rings and stuff you throw in the pool, and they sink to the bottom, and they've got. So I ordered them a load of them, just to get the order up.
mm.
Um, so yeah, I did that. So guys, nearly 1 a.m.
Is it? Oh, blimey,
Bloody hell.
3 hours.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
That's all right.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, I won't stay. It won't keep you too much longer. Sorry, Doug. Um, to you as well. Um, yeah, so it's like I've ordered them. So they say once it's shipped, the guarantee once they've shipped it that it will be in the UK the next day, and then
Cool.
obviously it goes to customs and
Yeah.
customs order. But at the moment, everything in China's on shutdown till the 26th.
Why? Oh, because of the
Chinese
New Year.
Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Because I've
Okay.
ordered I did say earlier, me two ex-Koza helmets. They messaged me and said, look, just to be aware, we're on shutdown till the 26th. I was like, it's not a problem. At least you've told me.
Mm.
I can live with that because I've bought them knowing I'm going to have to wait. So yeah, I'm not bothered about that. So I'm guessing this will be the same. Oh, cheers, Doug. Thank you. Um, I'll have a look at that when I get off and I'm sat on the loo, um, doing me praying. Um, so yeah, so it'll be interesting to see because that I keep getting my hands because this is my right hand side. I know it looks like my left, but this is my right hand side because it's mirrored.
Yeah.
Um, so I always get confused. I always want to do that. I always want to do that side. So that mask, I think's fantastic for what I paid for it, and the amount of people that have messaged me saying they've bought it and been really happy with it.
Hmm.
I have got, interestingly, I have got a 3D printed one that I've got all smooth, and I'm going to paint and gold leaf it. And I'm going to do a video comparing them. So this is one that I've done and cost me X amount, and this is one that I've bought and cost me X amount. So I'll
Cool.
be interested to see what this Darth Nihilus is like when that
Yeah.
comes.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, because again, that was like £14 something. I only ordered it this afternoon, so as of today, I've ordered it. So it'll be interesting how quick it comes or how long
I've
it comes.
I've just had a thought on one of those helmets you've ordered.
Oh
It
yeah,
would
yeah, we never got round to it, did we?
it wouldn't be in Jabba's palace. What's his name with the teeth coming round?
No, but if they did do that helmet, I would buy it.
Yeah, that's quite awesome. Yeah, no, it's not that
Um,
one.
I'm wanting to say the Lando one.
Yeah, Lando Calrissian.
Is it
Yeah,
skiff helmet
yeah, that
or
one. Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Well, that'd be cool. I'd love that. I would love that. I might message him and say, "Any chance you can do this?" No. Do you want to know?
Go on then. I'll keep. We keep it quiet, won't we, Doug?
The reason I've ordered it is because, well, the three of us here are British. I'll say British because Doug's Scottish. Um, Skiff guard, yeah, that's not the one I've ordered, but yeah, that'd be really cool. I'd love that helmet. Uh, I've ordered this because it's very much in our root. It looks like something that's very much in our roots, and the character had a bit part in a series on Disney Plus, but is quite dominant in the new Maul Darth Shadow Lord series that's coming.
Oh,
So I'll give you that and see if you can guess it. I'm not 100% sure it is on their website, to be fair.
how the hell did you find it then? Did you ask them?
No. They did a YouTube video saying coming soon.
Is it a Sith
No,
Jedi?
no. I'm
Hmm.
being a bit disingenuous
Cryptic.
saying it's not a Sith, but he works for the Sith.
Ah, hang on. Would we be? It works for the Sith.
I didn't
It's
realise this in the series that he was in, but in Maul, he's an Inquisitor.
yes. I was just thinking Inquisitor, not the leader of the Inquisitor.
No. And the series he was in
Uh, wait a minute.
was
Hold on. No, the series was Ben
Stop.
Kenobi, wasn't it? Ben
No,
Kenobi. Kenobi.
no.
No.
He was
Ooh.
in Ahsoka. But we didn't know he was an Inquisitor in Ahsoka. No, but I do want the Revan helmet. I don't know what to get though, because they do the mask and they do the full helmet. I think I want the full helmet. If these are good, I might order the Excosa one. They do a
Captain,
Revan.
Captain. Oh, sorry,
No.
not this one.
Oh, can't see that, mate. No. That's
No.
Second Sister.
Ah,
I do want that one though. I'm thinking if I'm going to buy Excosa ones, it's going to be all female, bar this one I've ordered. You're an Englishman. Think medieval.
ooh.
Someone else has joined the chat. Nope.
Oh, medieval. You've got me.
I had no idea he was an Inquisitor until I saw the Funko Pop for the guy with the face on his lid. No. Funko have just released the new Funko for the Darth Maul animated series, and he's in that.
I've got to Google because you've stumped me.
Think of the antagonists in Ahsoka. There's only one who wore a mask.
Oh no, not the one that she fought. That guy. Yes. What do they call him? Hold on.
No, not on Thrawn's ship.
No.
Thrawn's ship. No, Doug's saying on Thrawn's ship. No,
I know. I think he's a figure that's out. One of the new figures.
he is one of the new figures
Yeah.
in the Black Series. I've just released the figures.
Yeah.
Because I will actually be gutted if Black Series announce this helmet. I don't think they will, because I think they'll struggle making the mold. Because it's all open. And they like to put visors in it. I don't think they'll be able to do the mold.
Not the 11th brother. No, it wasn't him, was it?
No, that is.
No. No, I know what one.
Yeah, it's a medieval helmet.
Wait a minute.
I tell you.
In a minute.
Come on, Doug, you can get this. From Ahsoka, one of the antagonists isn't a Sith, but turns out is an Inquisitor.
We will get it.
He's in it quite early on and keep popping up a few times. There's a scene with him in a ship. There's a scene with him in a forest, and he dies at the shipyard.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Is it the shipyard he dies, or is it the forest? Can't remember.
Wait a minute.
He turns into a green mist.
Yeah.
And everyone went, oh, what a cool character. But apparently he's in Maul. People liked him.
Marok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marok. So I've ordered Marok.
Nope.
Can't. Yep.
You can see that. I don't know if you can see it.
Well, you see what I mean about it being a medieval helmet?
Yeah. I couldn't think of his name. I knew exactly who he was on once you said that. I will be really interested to see that helmet.
Yeah, so I've ordered that just because it looks so medieval, and the fact that it's all open. Now, if they put in the promo video they did on the YouTube, it doesn't have the visors. It just has the visor at the top, not in the bottom. So if it comes, I'm gonna have to take them all out. But yeah, no, I ordered that. I just thought, you know what? There's not been a single review yet of that helmet.
No. Well, I don't think that helmet's been out, is it? I haven't seen any helmets.
It's on special order. It's that new. They've literally announced it the other day. It's that new. They've done it as like pre-order, made to order.
That will be awesome. If it's any good, you say it's fairly reasonable price as well.
I think I've paid. I think it was £107.
Yeah. Region of the Black Series helmets. That's not too bad, is it? It's all right.
The only problem I have with Excosa is they emboss their logo on the back of it.
Do they?
Yeah. So it is on the back. So when it's on display, you're not going to see it. Um,
Well, that could come off. Surely you could
you'd
grind
have
that
to
off.
sand it off and then
Mm,
repaint,
yeah,
which I
but
don't want
good.
to do.
No, but like you say, if it's going on display, it's a bit at the back, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So I'm going to see what it looks like when it comes. That's the only male one I've bought. Um, have you seen Megan 2? The Shin Hatiata plays the body. No, I haven't. I haven't seen that. I'll be honest. I don't do horror movies. I'm a bit of a fanny when it comes to stuff like that. I just don't do it. I don't do horror movies. I
Yes, you
don't
do. You do. You watch The Acolyte. That's a horror movie, horror series, actually.
horror series. We're not taking that, are we, Doug? We're not taking that. She's brilliant. She's a really good actress. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To be fair, I think the cast of all of Ahsoka were good.
I'm looking forward to the next season coming out. Really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, there's a few spoilers come out though. I'm a bit gutted about that, but it's not a horror movie. You tell him, Doug. You tell him. I agree with what you said earlier, actually, Doug. I think people need to watch it a second time. I think a lot of people, I'm not saying you, Imperial, I'm just saying a lot of people, like the usual suspects in the
Mm,
States, who hate for the fact it's Disney, um, hated it for the fact it was Disney. It didn't matter how cool some. I mean, we've seen some of the best fight scenes we've seen choreographed in Star Wars in the Acolyte. We've seen some of the best characters in Chimera, and you know Plagueis sort of
mm,
showing up. Um, yes, it had its flaws, it had its faults, but I just think there's a lot of positives in it as well. But
mm.
that's just me.
Who knows? It could resurface over again.
I don't think we'll ever see the Acolyte season 2. I think what we might see is um,
A revamp acolyte.
some a follow on, which
Mm,
is a season 2 in all but name. And I think you'll see. I think that's how they'll get round. Having said we'll never be doing a season 2, I think they'll get round that by doing a season 2 and calling it something like the first Ren or
mm,
the rise of Ren, because Chimera is effectively Ren, isn't he? I think, or that's
mm,
what he's hinting at. He's going to become a Ren, and because he's not a Sith, he's not, you know, yeah. I think it's going to be something like that with him and May and stuff like that. I think that's what we're going to see. I think we're going to see rebrand. Um, yeah, that's what I reckon. Anyway,
interesting.
that's just me. I think we'll also see. There was a rumor the other day of Solo 2, a new Solo movie.
Do you know what? I know that people slated Solo, but I actually thought that was a good movie.
We said that earlier as well. I quite enjoy Solo.
Mm,
I'd quite happily if one of my kids said. Funny enough, I was umming and ahhing whether to do a review of this, just because I think if you've got a big enough Star Wars sort of room, it would fit. So my idea was where my window is, was to never have never have the blind up, and to put a projector on the shelving here and project like Millennium Cockpit, Millennium Falcon cockpit, or
mm,
Street View of Naboo, or sort of something like that playing. So when I do my videos, it's something in the background. So I bought a projector and a screen. I think I paid 30 quid for the projector, and I think I paid 20 quid for the screen. So I'm in it for 50 quid. Wasn't expecting much, but thought it'll be fine for what it was. I hooked up my Fire Stick to it. It's amazing. I found that I'm watching the football on it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna put hook it up to a Bluetooth speaker because the speaker on it's a bit naff. Oh, it's brilliant. So I was thinking of I might do a little video, a short 5-6 minute video, showing it, saying where it is, where I got it from, um, the model number and all that, where I got a screen, and showing what you can do with it. So the kids watch Disney Plus on it. I set it up in my lad's room, and the kids sit on my lad's floor, and they have like cinema,
Fantastic.
and it, and the little it's cost me, it's been brilliant. And my plan is in the summer because it's the World Cup in the summer.
To put the
So my
World
plan
Cup
is
on it.
to set it up in the garden, have barbecues, get the bar, my little bar thingo, and have the footy on.
Why not? Make the
We've
most
got
of it.
we've got one of those lazy spa hot tubs. So have the hot tub going, and people can sit in there and drink and watch the footy. And
Sounds like one of the best 50 quid you spent.
it's been brilliant. And I'm I'm I was seriously thinking about doing a video. Sorry, got itchy. I was seriously thinking about doing a video. Sissy ball soccer. Don't you start, Doug. I have enough with the Paul. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't. Do you think it'd be a video people would want to see? What do you reckon, Doug? Do you think people would want to see? Like, I would literally do it as a video just to show what it looks like for Star Wars or like background stuff. Because I was thinking I might set it up here behind me sometimes and have it as, like you can have backgrounds on videos. I could set it up and we could be on Naboo or um, Tatooine or Hoth or anywhere because you can just go on YouTube and you can do like 3 hour videos of it just Star Destroyers showing and popping up.
That could work depending on what you're reviewing.
Yeah.
You know?
That was what I bought it for, thinking of that, and then I got it a few days before Christmas. So Boxing Day, I set it up in my little boy's room so they could watch Zootropolis, and we set it up, and I thought it was brilliant. And it was only a couple of weeks ago I realised there was this blue sticker over the lens because I was watching it thinking, oh, it's got a bit of a blue hue to this, but for 30 quid, it is what it is. And then I realised I took it off, and the picture's so much sharper, and the colour's dead vivid. For 30 quid, it was brilliant. And I
Not
thought,
bad.
even if it only lasts me a year,
It's paid for itself.
yeah, that's what I saw it on Instagram, Doug, and they market it as a Star Wars. They market it as a Star Wars one, and when I
Hang on,
looked,
hang on. Sorry for butting in. That's not the one because I've seen something where a guy brings in a big box and he brings out a big white projector thing and it's showing the Millennium Falcon. It's not that, is
yeah, it
it?
could be. It's round.
Yeah,
It's about that long. It's round, and they keep marketing it as like, oh, Star Wars fans get this, and you can project this on your wall. And so I bought it for that, but I didn't buy it off them because they're selling it for like 70 quid. So I went on AliExpress, typed in what it was, and I just
yeah.
bought it direct off the company for 20. It was £28 something,
That
and
might.
I got like the pro version, so the upgraded version. I got that. I got a little carry case for it. I'm in it for about 60 quid in total, but just the screen and the projector were 50 quid
And you can put it up
roughly.
on any wall, basically, can't you?
Well, in my lad's room, he's got a blue, like a sky blue wall, so I just project it straight onto his wall. But
That's
if I
great.
set it up in the living room or outside, I bought it's 100-inch um, screen
Hmm.
because I thought that's more than big enough for what we want.
Hmm.
But yeah, but I got it direct from
Might
the
have to
factory.
invest in one of those then.
But I'll do a little video, and if people, I might do it as a bonus video midweek. I'll just say, oh, I've got this for that for this purpose, but
Yeah.
you know, I've got my me Fire Stick in it, and we've had Disney Plus playing. It's a dodgy Fire Stick, so I've had the football playing. Um I've had we had the Millennium Falcon cockpit, and it keeps jumping into hyperspace, and we've had
Is
that playing. And
is that Millennium Cult? Is that in? Does that come with the unit?
no, I just went on YouTube. So if you go on YouTube now and you put um Millennium Falcon cockpit background, it'll bring up loads of different videos, all like 3 hours long,
Yeah,
some are 10 hours long, and it just plays, and
just like in a loop. Yeah,
people have played them, and it every so often a ship will show up, or an X-wing will fly past,
nice.
or there's one, and it's different planets, and each planet plays for 40 minutes, and like you have Jakku, you have one with Naboo, one
Yeah.
with Aldani, one with Coruscant.
I mean, in a couple of my earlier videos, um, I had to get the background on my TV, and then I set up so with the background on my TV, so it looked like I was there. But
Yeah,
this would make it even better.
yeah.
I'll
But you
look
could
into that.
literally project anything onto it. And also, like here, so I could set the projector up on my shelf, but have the screen here. And you
Hmm.
can say in the software of the screen whether your projector is behind the screen or in front of the screen.
Oh,
So you could put it behind the screen and project the image onto it, so it's on your background,
yeah,
rather than say me having it here shining in my eyes.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
You probably sold it to me.
Well, watch my video for if I do a video, watch the video, and
Yes,
I'm
will
just gonna
do.
put I'll put on it. I'll just say, look, this I saw this, I thought it was good. Um, you know, I don't get anything from it, but it's yeah, it's good. Right, what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna call it quits because it's 1:10. I'm gonna get battered when I go to bed because I'm gonna wake her up, and she's gonna kill me. Because I said to her, I'm going to go live at 9:45. I'll probably be an hour. I say this every week, and each week it's my first week was 2.5 hours, then it was 3 hours, and now we're 3 hours 24.
Well,
So
to be honest, I didn't even know you was on. I was just flicking through, and then I thought, well, I'll quickly have a look at YouTube, and I see you on there. I said to my other half, I said, right, I'm going down. I've got to go on.
to be honest with you, it was a bit of an impromptu thing because I said to Paul earlier in the week, I said I might go live, and then he messaged me this morning and said, "Are you going live tonight?" I was like, "Nah, it's Valentine's. Probably no one's going to watch." I mean, to be honest, I get like 5 people, 2 people, so it's just me, myself, and I most of the time. And then I said last week, "Oh, I'll get some people on," and Paul came on last week. I quite do like doing it like this, getting people on.
Hmm.
I've set it up so I can have, I mean, I can have 12, but I've set it up, but the pictures are too small. So I've set it up so 6. So if I do it next week, it's my lad's birthday next Saturday, so I might jump on in the evening if he goes to bed okay. But it'll be his birthday, so, and then on the Sunday we're at Bricktastic, which is a big Lego event because he wants to
Hmm.
do that for his birthday. So we're going to do that. Plus, I can buy some more Star Wars Lego. And my
Cool.
eldest is coming because I've got my eldest was here today. He's coming with us because he wants some Lego. Um, he's not really a Star Wars fan, you know. He's strayed. But it's his birthday. So next week we've got my youngest son's birthday on Saturday, mine on Monday, on the Monday, and then my eldest is the Thursday. So with the three of us are within 5 days.
Wow, quite a busy weekend then.
Yeah, 6 days. So 6 days. So he's the 21st, I'm the 23rd, and my eldest is the 26th. So yeah.
Nice.
So we're going to this Lego thing on the Saturday because we all on the Sunday because we all like Lego. So
Cool.
um, so yeah. So I shall leave it there, which is good timing because my battery's running out on my sound module because it's that all my earphones and my mic and everything's all plugged into this unit. So that's
Well, I appreciate you getting me on because I wanted to try out the mic to see if it worked with this. And
yeah, no, it's better.
perfectly.
I'm just going to see if this works. Actually, tell me if you can hear this.
This is the way.
Yes.
This is the way.
Yeah, that.
How are you doing that?
So I've got. So can I show it? I've got. I don't know if I can. I've got.
Oh, okay.
I've got a sound thing in there. I can. But I've also got. Oh, I mean, tell me if this works. Actually, this would be quite a good experiment. This actually, because it's no one's about, so we can. I've got sound here, so. Does this work? Oh no, but I won't do that because I'll get copyright. Can you hear that?
No.
Yeah, I don't think that'd work. That's fine. That's on a different unit that I've got, but I've got so the sounds I've put on this, I can put 8 sounds. So on this one, I've got
Like
Tuscan.
that.
I've got This Is the Way that you've just heard.
Please like and subscribe.
I've got Boba Fett saying, "Please like and subscribe."
It's a trap.
Lightsaber. That's have a lightsaber.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Like that one.
Should have used them today, shouldn't I? Because we were talking about Mando. That's have Darth Vader.
Classic.
And then I think, if I'm right, the last one is the seismic charge. So they'll go for 20 seconds or...
Chewing the Fat Podcast.
So my podcast is called Chewing the Fat Podcast, so I had that. So it'd come on Chewing the
Nice.
Fat Podcast. But I can... You have 20 seconds, so I can put literally anything on that. Yeah, so I had to get that unit imported. I wanted this specific unit. I don't know why. I'd seen loads of good reviews, and then I couldn't get it, so I had to get it imported from China, because they're in China as well.
Yeah.
So,
And that works with these live broadcasts. Yeah, is that what?
Yeah. So I've got my mic. My mic is a 5
Okay.
and the boom arm, and then I've got. I should do a video really in my setup. And then I've got that plugged in an XLR cord, so it's not USB, it's XLR, so just the sound's a little bit better. Yeah, and then I can do technically. I could.
I can make myself sound like that.
Or I can do this.
So yeah, I can make myself sound a little bit deeper.
That's awesome.
I tend to just keep it on the normal one, right? But yeah, it's nice little unit actually. It's quite good. I mean, it was 120 quid. It's not cheap. And then I've got a Stream Deck, which I love that thing. I've got all shortcuts on that. So like I found I have access to so Disney do press packs. So for every series, every movie, everything like that, they have press packs, and you can go on and you can download high res images. So that's quite good. So you can get on that. I can send you links and stuff of how you get on it. So that's good. And then I found another website which is every movie, every series, and it's every second of every movie.
Really?
So if you want, so all my shorts are still high res stills from each movie or short or series, and you can just save the image. It's a still, and you can just click on it and then click on it, and again it gives you a high res, and you can just right click save it into a file on your computer.
That's interesting.
So I've got like that as a shortcut. So if I press the button now, it loads it up on the screen in front of me. I've got Canva, I've got all my emails, so the channel email, my email. So
And that's
that's
all on the
Stream Deck.
system in front of you.
So that's in. I don't think the lead would be big enough. Oh yeah, it is. So that's
Okay.
Stream Deck. So that's that.
Oh.
But it's a soundboard as well. You can put sounds on it. But I have to. So I said to you it didn't work, but it will work if I do this, which is fine because you might get an echo. So I'll try and do it quick. So you'll hear that, and then did you hear that?
No.
Yes, it's not. Why isn't it working? That I think it's coming up with a warning. So, is it? Oh no, it's not sidechain. It's loop back. I think. So if I do loop back, no, it's fine. Yeah, so that's quite a good. I don't know if you hear it talking when it does it. Did you hear that saying loop back off?
No.
No, it must just be me here. Can hear that. Yeah, so you can. For some reason, they're not working. I think I need to update it. But you can put all sounds, everything. Stream Decks are a brilliant thing. They're not that expensive. Well, they are. They're about 100 quid, 120 quid, and then this thing's 120 quid.
But would you say it's only worth investing in one if you're going to be streaming like you are?
I didn't get time for that. Just bear with me.
Yeah, night, Doug. Thanks for your tips anyway. I'll look into
I'm
that.
going to end it now, but just what I'll do, I'll end it. Stay on because I can chat to you on the back end, and then I'll talk through it. So yeah, thanks for those that have watched. I'm going to end the stream now. Imperial, don't go anywhere. I'll come back to you. I'm just gonna change the thing over, so I'll be back with you in a minute, mate. I'm just gonna slightly mute you. So thanks everyone for coming. Really appreciate it. The last half an hour of this is me going through my my setup. So from me and mine, you and yours, check tomorrow's video and check out the Facebook group, and we'll see you on the next one.